Now, let's do this. I think that's fine. Okay. So, did we agree on how this works for voting?
Not at all.
Okay. So
I
let's.
really think we should
I think
compromise
it's
Okay,
because
it's a compromised list. So this is a compromised list or compromised
I
community
think
list.
we should all be able to agree that if it comes down to a vote, the majority wins. Like if the majority of people feel a certain way, that's it.
okay.
Okay, so let's just
Yeah,
start
that's
it
Hold
off.
on,
that's
hold
what
on.
a vote should be. Yeah.
Let's just start it off with ANW, which I've had one time, 30 years ago. So to me, this is almost a never had.
Yeah, I would
I've
agree.
felt the same way about it. I've had it twice in my entire life.
I had an A&W locally growing up, like with the Western looking wooden front and whatnot. It was a treat that we would have maybe like quarterly as a family, once every 3 months, and it was always a good time. I C tiered it because it's not amazing, but I think the nostalgia factor is where that came from for me personally.
Gotcha. Okay.
So she's got a C tier. Ian, have you had it?
Nope.
Do we vote to put it in the never had since literally Jen is the
No,
only one
I
that's
would
had it?
see. So what I remember was the hot dog was good,
Yes.
and I had that both times I went. And the A&W root beer out of the machine.
Okay, I do remember that. Didn't they have it in mugs?
They did.
Okay,
Oh,
I
And you
was
could
so
get a
good.
root beer
I
float,
would-
and it was so good.
Okay,
was
now
so
we're
good.
talking. I would then be okay with voting it to a C tier based on the root beer alone.
Yeah, I would
You can't
agree.
forget
And
those
that's
glizzies,
where I
though.
put it
Those
too,
glizzies are a
because
good
of that,
time.
so that's perfect.
All right, so we're gonna say C tier A&W root beer place thing. Arby's, and this is current Arby's. This is not Arby's Big Montana Arby's, which was
We
the best
have the
thing.
meats.
Yeah.
Wait, what's Big Montana Arby's? What's that?
The
Oh,
Big
the big
Montana is
pile
like
of meat.
yeah, but it was just roast beef, and it was their sandwich that came with like lettuce, tomato, and onion. They don't have it anymore. I mean, they technically do. You can still just menu hack it, but
I
would
C
say
tiered
For
Arby's.
pure menu variety. Yeah, I mean
So,
they're up there.
They do have variety.
I
have
C tiered it personally because it's not just about the meat sandwiches. Because I will
whoa!
always go
Did
back.
you say S tier?
No, C tier.
Okay.
I C tiered it because if I'm eating at Arby's, it's always going to be a beef and cheddar. I don't care what else they're offering. Their curly fries are amazing. Their jalapeno poppers are really good. And John, you turned me on to what are they called? Potato cakes?
They don't have them anymore. They took them off the menu, which is a big thing in my book. Like that was my favorite go-to, and now they don't have the potato cakes anymore.
Would you guys like to know our impartial tierer? Where
Yes.
our impartial tierer put it on S tier, and I highly disagree.
What are you talking about?
Uh,
S tier.
They have good curly fries and good mozzarella sticks. So maybe A or B. I don't know.
And I would say they are the only place that does a fast food roast beef. There isn't too many other places that are doing fast food roast beef like that.
True.
Their healthier options aren't like annoying either. Like you can get.
I haven't had
I
a
This
healthy
is
option.
healthier options don't even enter into the picture. If this is a salad, that is an afterthought.
True. However, their market for sandwiches, so like their
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they're actually I enjoy them more than a roast beef because I feel like the quality has changed a lot.
Right.
Also, Panera, you could potentially argue is healthier.
Healthier.
But
You can get a fruit salad.
Sense a menu as a whole. You don't go to Arby's for the health food. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
You also have the shake of the month. We forget that. Jamocha shake.
And you can get a root beer float in the drive-through.
That gives it points, but
that does give it points in my opinion.
Okay, so my personal vote would be C tier.
I had it as B or as B
I
tier.
had it
personally.
as C as well.
I had it in C.
I can get my mozzarella sticks there too.
Christian, where are you at?
I'm at B, but if everyone's voting C, like I don't see why not.
I said B with Christian, so we're between B and C.
Okay.
Christian. Pun intended.
Christian, what's your final vote? B or C?
B.
B?
What? You just said C.
No, I said B.
Now we have 2 votes B and 2 votes C.
I'm scrolling back up to my picture.
And one
And
vote
if you
S.
bring in the independent adjudicator,
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to ask about the independent child. Like,
No, that's
Oh,
what she was saying earlier. She said
That's
S
what I
tier. for that
said.
one.
He S tiered it.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't understand what she was saying. He S tiered Arby's.
He S. We got to think about who we're talking to too.
Oh my goodness. So that gives it points. So that would mean it would default to a B tier, right?
It would
Yes.
So
by
that's
community rule.
B tier. Lovely.
Oh wait, hold on. We still have one more we're not taking into account.
No, we are.
Who's one more?
And she had hers in C tier.
Oh, yes, we do
Oh.
need to take her into consideration
But
as
that
well.
ties it up. Well, no, that doesn't tie it up. If it's 2 B's and an S and 3 C's, it's a B, no?
I would
It's
say,
a
yeah.
B.
I
I
would
think
say,
that would
I
throw
just
it in
know.
B, yeah.
Now hold on, wait. Before we go through this, we gotta
I don't
decide.
want Arby's to be in B
Wait,
tier at
there's
all.
more.
We have to decide, are we averaging it out, or are we going with most votes gets whatever they voted for?
I think it's a combination
I
of
think
both.
it's the
No,
average.
we cannot do a combination of both. That is
I
unfair.
would like to do the average, please. That's my vote.
Well, the average would be B, right?
Yes.
Averaged out, I would say, is B, yes.
Okay, so that's where it stays for now. Baja Fresh?
Never
Baja
had it.
Fresh. I don't think I've had it.
I have not, and neither has our impartial voter.
Bill?
We'll say I had a gift card to there for at least 3 or 4 years in my wallet and never really wanted to go there enough to go spend it. We don't have one on this side, but
So that's a never had. All right.
yeah.
Next, we've got Blimpie, which, again, we're talking 25 plus years ago. I had a Blimpie sub, and I remember really enjoying it, but it could be just...
I
Never
and
had.
the impartial voter also have not had Blimpie, so
Nor I.
Yeah,
Yep.
never had for me.
Never
Blimpie is
had.
a never had. Bojangles, we all agree it's an S tier. That
I've
goes
Yep.
right
never
That
had
is not true.
That goes right here in the S
Bojangles.
tier.
That
Goes
is
right
not
up on
true.
top. Right on top.
I've never had it, neither has our impartial voter.
And mine was definitely not on S tier.
Have you had it?
Yes, I have.
Christian, have you had Bojangles?
Mine was
Oh,
D
yes.
tier.
Yes. If I fly through Charlotte, I'm stopping at Bojangles.
What about you, Bill? Have you had?
I've never had it down there in Southern Maryland. They definitely had one, and it smelled amazing every time we drove it.
Yeah, I
I've never
remember
eaten it.
driving past one, but I've never eaten it.
I think
good enough
the
for
amount of flavor I anticipate Bojangles to have would kill my mother. She's a very bland woman.
Well, if we have to put Bill in the never had, and Ian is a D for whatever reason, and me and Christian are both S, is that correct, Christian?
Yes. Oh, yes. Quite so.
What would the average be?
I
Would
can
that
get
be B?
pimento
That would
cheese
be
on a
B,
southern
probably.
chicken biscuit. I mean, you can't beat it.
Yeah,
You
they're
just
they're
can't.
amazing. So, it's what's great and sad and hard. I'll put it in the B tier, but
No, that's not fair. We
if
voted
we
on
have
this
to do the
2-1.
if we have to do the average because we
No,
have
no,
the
that's
T,
just when there's too many votes. This is clearly.
Oh no.
I called democracy on this
This
one.
is why I wanted to decide earlier, because I knew this was gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah, but
okay.
earlier
Well, now that it's
Never
important
had
to
it.
me, I don't want-
Earlier,
I
we
have had
decided-
it.
For somebody who's never had it, I'm gonna step in. For Ian, what made it a D tier? What is the reasoning for your D tier situation?
The only thing I liked was the fries.
but can we stop?
Everything
for a
else
second?
was me being like, I don't know, I don't understand why
I would
people...
like to point this out for the record. I think this is clearly needs to be talked about. Ian does not like fried chicken.
Oh,
Well, that's like the whole premise of Bojangles.
Exactly.
You asked for my vote, you got it.
I don't know how that affects
Yeah,
the
but
jury.
you didn't win this.
I don't like raisins, but somehow Raisin Bran ended up being D tier.
Raisin Bran is the best cereal of all time.
oh my gosh.
I don't like raisins that
Need
much.
serial
either, but-
discussion to that part of the podcast, please.
It's relevant.
So how do we vote this? Do we keep it B or S?
We average it out like we decided we were gonna do.
I
No,
will
no, we
remember
decided
that.
we were going to democracy. I thought.
No.
Yes.
Moving right along, Boston Market.
What
No, hold
if
on.
it-
Nope, holding on.
I
Moving
have,
right
I
along.
have Bojangles in B tier.
All right.
I disagree, but okay.
I do too. But
Well,
you
you're, different.
Some people are,
No, it's not about differences. I swear we agreed. Play the recording back. We agreed it was going to be a.
Oh God.
I would say, okay, here's going back to Bojangles. Here's an argument. Let's pretend I hated pizza. I would have no input at all in the pizza chains. My vote would be a never had, just because I don't like that particular type of food.
Yeah, that makes
Fried
sense. To me.
chicken places are known for fried chicken. If you go in there and you don't like fried chicken, then all your fried chicken answers are going to be low unless they have something specifically on the menu.
You're
that you
assuming
enjoy.
I got the fried chicken, which I didn't.
What did you
What
get?
did you get?
It was either nuggets or tenders.
Again, that proves my point because they are known for the chicken. They try to.
I had chicken.
No, the fried chicken.
Their tenders are also good, Ian. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I say we leave it at a B tier.
We'll just leave that one at a B. But I call for democracy in voting in the future. There's
No,
power
I call for
in-
averaging because it's not fair to the other
I
people
think
that have it
because-
ranked.
Yeah, I think because we're doing it
Differently.
as a group list, we have to do the average.
It sounds like we need to do a group trip to Bojangles.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I'd be
There's
down
one,
for
There's
that.
one in Dover. There's one in Dover.
There's a casino in Dover too.
Right next to the casino, baby. Yeah.
It always goes back to the fucking
I might-
casino.
I might come out of the casino broke, but I make sure I got $7 to go get me some chicken afterwards.
It always
Okay.
comes back to the casino because the casino is great and it's not frequently visited. So we gotta.
Exactly. All right, Boston Market. It's been too long. I had it back in the 90s, and it was good, but that's.
I put it as a not had because I've had it once and don't even remember it.
Not had.
There was one by an office that I worked at in the early 2000s, and I gave it multiple tries because it was convenient, and my only memory of it is garbage.
Yeah, I put it as a never had. I think I've had it as like a catering thing for some kind of family dinner, and it was unremarkable. But I put it as never had because I've never specifically gone there to eat their food.
So,
I just remember the food being dry.
do you want to put it in F tier?
Well, one of our other voters also had it in F tier.
Oh, let me check my other voter. My other voter had it as
I should
never had.
I should have the other list here.
Yeah, I've got hers up on the side.
Okay, I should have that to refer to. Wow,
Cool.
F tier. That's rough.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put it F tier. I don't think we're breaking any hearts with that one.
Nope.
The big
Burger King.
the Boston Market stands out there.
Yeah, some Burger King. I think Burger King is on point. I think it is B tier.
Myself and our impartial voter that is not present for this conversation, we both put it as D tier.
Oh,
I had it as C.
I would agree with C. Well, yeah, no, C. Is C the middle?
this-
I forget. Can someone quickly refresh?
so
those who don't
Yes,
agree?
there are two above C and there's two below C.
it's S tier best, and that's like I want this anytime it's
I
offered.
mean,
B
for this
tier,
chart, that's basically A tier.
B tier is like, yeah, that's a go-to. C tier is like, that's pretty good. D is like, I don't really want that. F is get that out of my fucking face.
So there is no A. So B is right below A.
Correct. B is A. Yes.
Okay, so
No,
C.
best is A. There's just no S.
No, S is best.
But S is not listed on this particular
S
sheet.
is best.
But what
I
comes
get
before
it. I
B
get
is
it.
A.
I'm
S
gonna agree
equals
with
best
C then.
equals God tier.
If it's middle
John, I
row,
believe you can. If you click the little icon, you can change it to S
Ooh,
tier and
let's
just
do-
make it actually say that.
Let's click this. Yes. S. Oh, it went away. Hang on. S tier. And close. Hey.
S/A.
Mine still says
A.
A.
B. Yes. You won't see the changes. I'm making it on mine. All
I
right,
know.
I
I was
have
just being facetious.
SB.
Oh
SB.
God.
Sufficious. I gotcha. Where does Burger King go on this list? Bill.
I had it as an F back in the day, and we were talking about current Burger King, but back in the day, it used to be better. I liked some of the marketing they used to do with the Burger King being a real creepster. That's a big bold move to have your major mascot be a real creep.
I enjoy. I agree.
But otherwise, the quality in food recently, and also quality of service, just in general, they basically throw
Yeah.
the food out the window. That could be the local one here, but it just has not been good. I
No,
put it as F
they-
tier.
I will
Not the
All the way
local
to
one here.
Indianaville and
I
all
will-
the way to Colorado, Burger King is acting up that way.
I
Hang
will
on.
say we went twice to the local one, Jen. Was that what you're about to say? And we got the
No.
mold on the fucking bread. That was fucking nasty.
Yeah, that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is back when I worked in a mall, so 2001, I got food poisoning from a Burger King. In 2006, my ex-husband got food poisoning from a Burger King. Therefore, it's garbage food. Just that's my opinion.
I thought that might put him in the middle if your ex-husband got it.
That's why it's D tier, not F tier on my list, sir.
And my wife has it as D tier, and I understand why. As a whole, she doesn't like the burgers, but breakfast croissants and Burger King are good. I will agree with her on that.
I
Mm.
will
It does
agree.
not bump
Yeah.
it to it. Yeah, it does not bump her to a D tier for me. It's still F on mine.
Food
Uh,
poisoning,
maybe.
though, it just, I'll know, it's one of those things that you just don't forget.
So where's
Yes,
it go on the list?
I agree with that.
F.
There is no F, so D.
There is F tier.
Not anymore.
Oh,
There we go. It's in D tier, which is right above never had.
Wait, what happened to F tier?
I changed it on this side. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
What?
I agree with that change. I appreciate that. The like brain like HD, ADD or whatever, OCD in me is appreciating you changing it that way. Thank you.
So right now the tier listing is S for S tier. That's the best. That's God tier. There's A, B, C, and D, and never had.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
Raising Cane's. I'm sure it's amazing.
Oh, I gotta
'cause it's
change my
ever the
Never
hottest,
had.
but I've never eaten there.
Same. Never had it.
Never had.
It sounds amazing though.
I'm interested in trying. We need to travel as a group.
That's West
Oh.
Coast though.
I was literally just next to one in the eastern edge of Tennessee last month, and went to this location because I want Olive Garden for dinner. So I found an Olive Garden while I was driving and drove there.
Oh
It was
my God, your opinion now is meaningless if anyone ever says I want Olive Garden for dinner.
I love Olive Garden.
Oh,
Thank you, Jen. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I passed right by it, and it was called Raising Cane's, and I'm like, I've never heard of that place, and I almost went in instead, but I still went to Olive Garden. I wish I had now, just for this tier list.
It's called Raising Cane's.
yeah.
Raising Cane or whatever.
Holy
Like
shit!
yeah.
I thought it was just Cane's. I never realized it said Raising Cane's.
Apparently they got
Yep,
super hot
Raising
chicken
Cane's.
too. Ian, you've never had them, assuming?
No.
Hey,
Yeah, no.
it's a chicken finger joint though. It's a
Yeah, I
fancy chicken.
know. It is literally everything Ian wants out of chicken.
I've never even heard of them until now.
Yeah, I don't think they're on the
He-
East
You
Coast.
never know
he's-
until that night. I drove right
He's,
by and said,
you're Google searching right now.
Yeah.
That's all right. I can hold on to DQ for that.
Ugh. So, anyways, that's
You
me,
haven't
never
even had.
I literally we just had lunch at Dairy Queen and
You
yeah.
did not have the sauce tenders though.
Random,
Okay,
actually,
okay.
to correct you, I must be.
So Carl's Jr., aka Hardee's, and again, this is current. I'm putting right to C for a second here. This is current Hardee's. This is not 10 years ago Hardee's. This would be a big old
Mhm.
C.
No,
for me.
because things can taste better for you because you place them in a special place in your heart. I'm gonna say,
No,
A.
because and that is true, and I would say nostalgia leads to a factor on people's liking of things. Even when they go downhill, they may still like them just because of the nostalgia.
Yep.
It gets a C for me. 10 years ago, it would have been S tier, easily.
It is
I
currently S tier.
but
for me.
I'll put it as so S, A, B, C, D. Those are our rankings, right?
Correct. Sabkada.
I'll still leave it at an A. I'm gonna put it in there as
Yeah.
an A.
What?
I would agree. That's an A tier for me as well.
See, I
Mine's S.
C-tiered it because if we're talking solely fast food, where do you eat fast food 90% of the time, guys?
Wendy's.
No. Like
Home.
physically, where are you eating your fast food?
Work.
Home.
Work, your vehicle.
Home. No,
Home.
work or home. I don't like to eat in my vehicle.
Oh, you wouldn't,
Hiding
but
from my work in the
No,
parking
I
lot.
never eat. in
You
the
don't eat in
vehicle.
a 2015 BMW.
Okay,
Finley.
so for people like me and Bill, Hardee's is messy unless you're having breakfast, and their
Yes,
breakfast
it
to me
is. You're
is
correct.
totally S tier. But like if you get a burger, their burgers are messy.
They're very
And-
messy.
And
Very
that
messy.
plays a part in my judgment.
I see. For
It's the
me,
convenience.
the messiness implies a better constructed burger with real ingredients and not a bunch of junk like melty cheese. Like, oh, we'll slather it in cheese. Like they've got onions and you can get tomatoes and they're always fresh. Never had a
Yes.
bad tomato from there. Like,
Okay,
Yes,
so
that is true.
to
Sound
that
aged.
point,
The Frisco
point,
Thick Burger is
yes,
a fantastic burger.
oh, their Frisco anything. Their Frisco ham and cheese is delicious. But
Yes, it is.
you get
You're
a
correct.
sourdough bun.
I
Um,
personally C tiered it, but our impartial voter B tiered it, which I guess on the new
Is A.
would be A, and I would have B tiered it.
And
I think we
got
might
it.
need to go back to
like
the original
Benny did.
tier thing because now mixing tiers.
I'm sorry,
Mhm.
like I'm just reading it.
We
for
might have to
reference.
go, John. We may have to put the numbering system back to what it was. So
You know,
Oh
we're changing
no!
it back. So
Almost
now
like how
we have
I
S, B, C.
no, just
Yep.
A.
No,
A,
we're not.
B.
No,
No,
you were
no,
the only one that wants A.
Yeah, S is the best, then B, then C, then D, then F. I think F is important. I think having the F there
Yeah.
is important.
Yep. I think it is.
Because
Wait,
Boston
is
Market
there
as
an
a
E in
D
there?
tier
Because
doesn't sit well with me.
F-
That's F tier.
Yeah. Okay.
Did-
So
did-
Carl's Jr. We've got some A's, we got some B's, and we got some C's.
I put it as S again for the third time.
A B.
Yeah,
That's
B
the
tier.
second. That's just below S tier. That's what you guys
Yes,
want.
yes.
Correct. It's old reliable. It's not the best out there, but never let me down.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm on board with that. That's if I had to put words to it, that would be it as well.
All
Old
right.
reliable. A good solid menu. And this is implying that it is fresh food. Because again, with most of these places, if you get some old soggy ass fries, it's immediately down a grade easily.
Okay.
Okay.
Up next is Checkers, which I'm going to
Checkers.
tell you right now. I don't eat a lot of Checkers, but
I don't anymore.
their chicken wings are fucking amazing.
I
If you
have
get them cooked again, right?
You gotta ask them to cook them 5 minutes longer, and they get nice and crispy, and they're not like earlobes. So like, S tier for me.
okay. So I do not agree with our impartial voter who F tiered this.
I also
What?
F tiered it.
What? Yeah.
F tier.
Yes.
F.
He F tiered it. I B tiered it because one, if something is going to be S tier, you shouldn't have to ask them to cook their food longer.
No, it's an option.
Secondly,
It's an option. You can
know the way
no,
it is served.
No.
Yes, yes.
The fact that they allow you to do that again, if you love,
I don't think she made her vote just because you said they had
No,
to cook
if
it 5
you
minutes
love
longer. She
Arby's
already had
burger,
her vote.
but
I
you're
was
like,
still talking, but I got
Mm.
interrupted when I'm
Mm.
giving my opinion.
mm,
So, as I was saying, when I was pregnant with our impartial voter a million years ago, Checkers loaded fries were everything for me.
Oh yes, yes.
And they have been a consistent menu item regardless of which location you go to. It's the same quality. And that is why I B tiered it.
so I'm S. Jen's B. Ian, where are you at? F.
F.
Christian, where are you at?
I'm pretty sure I had it in C tier, and I'm double checking. No, I did not, but I would C tier it based on the bringing up the loaded fries again. That used to be what I'd get in college a lot. So yeah.
Okay. Bill, where are you at?
I would say it is personally C, just because I haven't had it as many times, and it was good most of the time I went. My wife actually has it as B tier, which I was surprised about. That must have been something that happened around her college days as well.
So it seems to me like we got an S and we got a B. That's good numbers, but the majority is an F or C. So do we put that in B?
Wait,
Well,
what do
I
you
think
mean?
there was
No,
two
not that
above.
many.
There's 2 above C, 2 below C. So let's just do C.
That sounds fair to me.
That sounds fair.
That does not sound fair to chicken wing lovers.
I think we actually have a vote in each lane in this. We have S through F, one in each lane, and
No,
then
we do not. We
there's
have
2
nothing
Fs.
in S. We have nothing in S, and we have
no,
nothing
you
in
S
D.
tiered it. You did.
I
Yes.
did. But, oh, you meant? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant in the list in general.
No, actually, I would put it higher than
This is
C
gonna be
because
F.
I think there were more votes above the middle of the road than below the middle.
No, C had the most votes. There were 2 Fs and 2 Bs.
No, I thought we
One
counted
F.
Karen's vote as a D.
No, Kara voted a B.
No. She was B. She was higher on the list. I was surprised.
And then, wait, Bill, did you actually vote it an F? I thought you voted it a D.
No, I was C. C tier.
See, Ian, you were wrong.
We're gonna have to do Sierra,
What did I
Bravo,
just say?
Charlie, Delta, Foxtrot.
Let's just put it in C, and we're gonna
If
move.
anything, you're saying there's more like downward votes than there were.
No, Bill just said he put it in C.
I'm okay with putting
I
it in
said
C.
the majority was in C.
Okay.
No,
Chick-fil-A. Let's
you're
go
the
to
only F.
Chick-fil-A.
No, only
Let's-
F.
I am not the only F. There were
No,
2
no.
Fs.
Let's go to Chick-fil-A.
So this is where we're all gonna fight.
The Lord's Chick-
IV voted F.
That's where Chick-fil-A is going in F. No, I'm just kidding. For me,
S.
Chick-fil-A is a solid B. Solid B tier.
Oh
for
my
me.
god.
Because again, I like.
I'm punching these things in the computer because I have a computer in front of me, and you guys, I think, are counting. I think we're counting.
I like Chick-fil-A because their sandwich is good. Their chicken sandwich. That's really all I care for, though.
I B tiered it. Our impartial voter S tiered it.
S.
The ins and
I would
outs.
say D tier solidly for me.
No.
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 Hard disagree.
Hold up,
Why?
hold up. I have.
It is an overhyped chicken sandwich, and if that's your only good menu item, you do not deserve to be in anything
No, I
above
never
C
get
or
the chicken
D.
sandwich. I get the nuggets.
It's a chopped up chicken sandwich.
Ian, you were in
Sandwich,
here
sir,
earlier when
my
they were
friend.
missing
The
nuggets.
nuggets
I
are
said the nuggets are
garbage there.
good.
Oh my god, are you crazy?
Okay,
They're literally their best
and-
item.
can I throw this out?
This sits.
No, you
go
cannot.
ahead.
Wait your
Go ahead,
turn.
Tom.
So you're all about the nuggets, and I get that, right? But one thing that makes me incredibly mad with Chick-fil-A, and it's only ever happened once because I will not let them fool me again, is they have the what are they called? The naked chicken nuggets? Grilled chicken
Yeah,
nuggets.
they
Excuse
do.
me. And it's not grilled chicken nuggets. It's a grilled chicken patty they cut up. That
Yes.
pissed me off the day that happened so bad. I was like, no,
No,
you
that's
did
what
not.
their nuggets are too, is chopped up chicken breast pieces.
No, but I think they something because it's not cut. Well, they're like little individually.
It's cut up and then they fry it after.
Yeah, exactly. But that made me mad. That is one of the reasons why they're not S tier in my book because of that alone.
No,
But
I have literally never gotten anything bad from there. Their chicken's good. Their sauces are good. The Chick-fil-A sauce is amazing.
Oh yeah. It's
Their
also
milkshakes
We're
are
putting-
fantastic.
Chick-fil-A sauce is
Their fries are
Oh,
unique
oh,
and also
their
fantastic.
milkshakes are not awesome, and I'll tell you why. When you get a chocolate milkshake from there and half of it's vanilla, because they just put a little bit of chocolate flavoring in their vanilla shakes.
Okay,
I've
okay,
literally
hold on.
never
Hold on.
experienced
We gotta
that.
go,
Oh, it
let's go
happens
back
all
to
the time.
voting real quick.
Correct.
Happens to
have-
you all the time.
We have I said S, Ian said S, and I think the unbiased impartial said S as well, correct?
that is correct.
Yes.
What did Bill's
Um,
impartial wife say?
That was also
some-
clearly
some
S tier.
people-
That's one of her few
Yes.
S tiers.
That's 4 S's already.
Wait, who gave it?
But
Who
let me
gave it an
paint you a
S?
picture.
Your
Uh,
picture, your painting, your art style in general.
I'm gonna
is-
paint you a picture. You have sat in the Chick-fil-A drive-through at rush hour for 15 to 20 minutes because there's 8,000
I
other
literally
people in this.
have never done that.
That is true. And you know what? They're
I've never done that
unnecessary. It is unnecessary for them to have to get out in direct traffic through a drive-through, number one. Number two, the whole
They
like
can't help it
let
that they're
me
that
stand-
popular.
no. This pissed me off. Let me stand outside the device that I can talk to you through. Instead, I'm going to put this young person out there to stand, breathing in all these toxic fumes from these cars to take your order by hand.
It
Why?
would be my pleasure to choke on your diesel fumes.
Exactly. You know what? I'm changing. I had a B. Fuck Chick-fil-A. They're down to a C in my book.
Oh
They
god.
do the
Okay.
same
I'm
thing at
still painting my
McDonald's.
picture. I had to get my
John,
brush.
they
filled
literally
with
do the
painting.
same thing at McDonald's. It's not like uncommon.
They're just doing it to try to copy Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A is making more money than McDonald's, but that's another point.
Because
So,
they're so
I'm
much
painting
better.
this picture. You go up there, and these little the people John was talking about, the impressionable 16 and 17-year-olds who all work there because that's the only people they hire.
Yeah,
They have
exactly.
to say
Right.
my pleasure or they get fucking fired.
Right.
They are removed from Chick-fil-A forcibly if they don't say my pleasure at the end of every sentence.
Are you
And
serious?
then Yes, and then when you get to the drive-through
wait,
window, and
wait.
they
Allegedly. There we go.
allegedly,
Yeah, there we go.
allegedly, I don't know. Allegedly. And then when you receive your bag of Chick-fil-A food, it smells amazing, it's great. And then you drive your happy ass with your bag of Chick-fil-A home. You eat a couple of the fresh fries, doing good, you're feeling good. You get home, and your nuggets are sitting in that little box, and they've
Mhm.
not opened any of the little vents.
Right?
And you open the box, and all the breading has sloughed off the side of the nuggets because it's all soggy because the nuggets are hot, and it makes it all soggy inside, and the box is soggy too, and it's
Yep.
just you try to dip it, and the breading all comes off.
Yep.
I'm trying to
You're
paint a
just
picture.
doing it
I don't have
wrong.
that experience Chick-fil-A.
Never
I don't know.
ever experienced that.
Dare
Well-
I say, Chick-fil-A waffle fries are probably the least stable fries too. Like I
Correct.
know fries reheated are no good, and but I really think like if you're like watching Netflix and eating Chick-fil-A and you eat your sandwich first, you got fuck them fries now. You got
Correct.
to
Yes.
eat them
If you
fries
don't eat
first.
the fries first, you've set yourself up for a disappointing afternoon.
Yep.
You cannot be
I'm
S tier.
All
Yeah.
right. We got to get the votes down. I've got Victor. Sorry, unbiased. Impartial. Just edit that out, John. Just edit that out. All right. I got unbiased.
Now you've
Ian
said
put
another one.
myself as S tier.
no,
I got
we can. The
John
names
as
are fine.
C.
It
It's
doesn't matter.
fine.
I got John as C. Where did Kara stand? Or
S.
She was solidly S tier. If there was a tier above S tier, she would put it above that.
I would
Jen,
too.
where do you stand?
I'm at a B.
All right, and then Bill, F. Still?
I was D tier because their food can be good, but I'm gonna sour everybody's votes. Can make you all feel bad. They hate gay people really, really bad.
Yeah,
Yes.
They
true.
really hate
That
gay
I am
is true.
people.
That is
aware
true.
of
Now
that.
you all feel horrible
That is
about your
true.
S tier votes.
Can I
don't
say
you?
something about that?
I think Kanye eats at
It
Chick-fil-A.
doesn't
for
change
sure.
how the chicken tastes.
I'm with
Did
you.
know that
I'm
there
with
are-
you, Ian.
Your hate is so delicious. I say we have a lot of people in S tier. We have a few higher tiers, and
We
we've got
actually
a lot of
have,
lower tiers.
57%
I
of the vote
think-
in S tier, to be exact, 57% of the vote. That's
Yeah.
that's
And I
pretty strong.
think 57% of below is not in S tier. I think we put it in B tier. I'd like to see it lower, but I think that's the
We've
safest
simply
bet.
said that they do not end up in S tier.
Yeah,
That
they can't.
does cover over 2/3 of the vote if we put it in B tier. So I can agree with that mathematics. Let's go.
Thank
I
you,
don't think-
statistician.
I don't think we're gonna have anything in the S
Oh,
tier.
I got a little spreadsheet set up here. I got all our names. I got all the
he's got an Excel formula.
Probability
Chipotle.
of the
Chipotle.
Ooh, okay.
I am voting S tier. Chipotle, like I hate the staff because
Negative.
they're always rude, but I
No.
love Chipotle.
No.
Their ingredients have gone down in quality over the last few years. They are not S tier for me.
They are
no
not
longer-
S tier for me either.
Nope. C tier.
Yep, C tier.
with C, and I like Chick-fil-A, but they've messed up my order more than any other restaurant I've ever gone to. I've gotten the wrong
Chipotle, you
food.
mean?
Are you talking
I've
about
gotten
Chick-fil-A or
missing
Chipotle?
They
ingredients.
make it right there in front of you. How are they
Bill,
messing it up?
Bill, you mean Chipotle?
Chipotle, yeah, correct.
Yes.
Chipotle.
I've
Like
been
my mother
slandering
calls it.
We
Chick-fil-A.
still
in the
sell
vote.
it.
So we're putting
Okay.
that in C.
I didn't share my vote or
Oh, sorry.
someone else's. So
Welcome to America. Your vote doesn't matter.
Yep.
yeah, it doesn't. So I personally put Chipotle as B tier, as well as our impartial voter. And I really think we need to take into consideration the impartial voter putting it as B tier as well, because he is not a fan of Mexican-esque foods at all.
Oh,
But he
bullshit.
loves
He loves Taco Bell too.
Taco Bell isn't Mexican in any way, shape, or form.
I mean,
It's American Mexican.
American Mexican.
It's no, and we could talk about it
Yes.
when we get there.
Yes.
But
No.
but he loves their tacos, and I'm not like Chipotle's not my go-to, but if I'm craving it, it hits the spot. Does that make sense?
I agree.
Yes.
Yes,
So-
that's where I was
So I've got B tier on this.
Okay, so we got I'm an S tier. You guys were B tier. Bill was
I-
a B tier as well.
I was a C tier,
C?
and then Kara was a D tier.
Ooh, and
Oh,
then
a D
Ian
tier.
is a what C tier?
Yep. C.
So
And-
we have 43% of the vote B and above, and 57% of the vote C and below.
Oh my
Oh.
god,
So
you guys are
it's
killing.
between B and
Yeah.
C. How do we want to make that land? I think it lands
The
more
S-
C.
Does it having someone rank an S put anything towards that vote?
You're gonna
No.
change your vote to an S just for that?
My S,
No,
no,
his
my
vote
vote
was
was an
already
S.
an S.
Oh, okay.
No, because then Chick-fil-A would be higher than. Well, no, Chick-fil-A did get a B.
Yeah,
No,
because so many
Ian
people
was
voted
able
in
to
it.
drag down Bojangles by having eaten there twice in his life and not even liking it because he doesn't
Yeah.
like fried chicken.
All right.
So
I'm
To
entitled
get
to
S
my opinion.
here
sir.
on this list, it has to be basically a unanimous
It
decision.
ain't gonna happen then. It ain't
There
ever
is
gonna
no
happen.
go. There's not gonna be any S tiers. I can.
have y'all ever had Culver's before?
Yes.
No.
Wait, who
No,
said yes?
no. I'm sorry. I have not had Culver. I'm aware of it. I know they have cheese curds on the menu, but
Ooh, I love a cheese curd.
I've
Sounds
not
like
had
Hold
we
it.
on,
got
why we skip
there's only
churches
gonna
and
be one vote for
Cookout.
Culver's.
I know. Christians going off
Also,
the
did we
rails.
finish placing this?
Yes, it is a C. We're
C,
labeling it as a C,
Okay.
where it should be an S.
Okay.
Next one is Church's Chicken. Again, it's another S tier
Never had it.
restaurant for me, but
You've
Never
had
had.
churches?
yes, I have.
I have not.
We used to have one in Salisbury.
Really?
Turn into a Rise Up.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I never got to have it before it turned into Rise Up.
So good. So good. Ian
Never had.
I thought so. I went ahead and
Bill.
put you there.
and Bill's wife.
That was a never had for both of us, I believe. Yes.
So I can't put it in S tier because
No,
I'm the
you
only one that
can.
had it.
No, you can.
I don't think I can. I don't
You're
think
the only vote.
I understand that, but it doesn't seem fair.
No,
Well, then
it
change
does.
your vote to B.
We need some.
It doesn't
we
seem
need
fair
we
for
need
just
something in
one
S tier.
person.
No, because you're taking away my dream of Culver's being S tier.
It's staying S tier for now. We can move it.
All right.
Cookout. It's a solid C tier for me.
See,
Never had.
B.
Bill, it comes down to you and your wife, and
C, and I think Christian touched on this earlier, but this is a quantity over quality situation sometimes. You can get a lot of food for your money, but it maybe not be the best food you've ever had.
yep.
I'm
It's
happy
fast
with the
food.
C.
None of it's the best food you ever had, except for Chick-fil-A.
I'm happy with C.
If
Is
Chick-fil-A
everyone
is
happy
the
with
best food you've ever had, you're doing something wrong. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So C tier it is. Now, Christian, Culver's.
Never had.
S.
My personal opinion on this one, and not just I haven't never had, but that is the quintessential like truck stop restaurant.
Is it now?
Like every time you're
Like a greasy spoon type
driving
of
up
place?
Enya.
It's
No,
definitely a
this
Northwest
was
thing.
like, yeah, it's more of like a like if you needed to have a chain restaurant at a truck stop, more than likely it's going to be a Culver's.
I
Like,
like
don't
truck
think
stop
so.
food, so
This is
I mean,
we've eaten there one time, and it was like up in Pennsylvania. I think it was sort of like a diner type thing. They got a little bit of everything, but it was not that great. I put it as never had because we only
Look
ever
at
had
everything. All they got's the Butterburger.
all they got is what now?
Yeah, they got a thing they do. It's called the Butterburger.
yeah, Butterburgers, and they got cheese curds. Christian, where did you put it?
I put an S.
You're putting Culver's in S tier.
He's
Oh my god, their ice cream is good. It's custard, and
Ooh.
the burgers are great.
Okay. I'm not going to fight you on
I
it.
love their website. This looks really good.
I'm not going to fight you on it. But what I just want
Yeah,
you to remember, S tier is any time, like it's that restaurant that like you always want to go to.
Yes, if there was a Culver's around here, I would go there a lot.
Okay.
When I
That's fine.
travel to our plant in Wisconsin, when I travel to our plant in well, it's not there anymore, but in Illinois, Culver's is where I go
Gotcha.
when I'm grabbing food quick.
Yeah, I like I said, I've seen of it. Ben Heck on his show is always talking about Culver's and went on a thing, and like their bean curd stuff looked amazing. But yeah, okay, we'll put it in S tier.
Y'all
Del
continue to
Taco.
Can we really put it
So-
in S tier if people haven't had it though?
Again,
Yes,
no one's had Church's Chicken, but you all
That was where Church.
I-
That's what
And that's
churches
exactly
have
why I
moved there.
wanted to put it.
I didn't
Church's
agree
Chicken
with that
next
either,
to
but that's
because-
okay.
All right, Del Taco, never had it.
Never had it.
Never had.
Never had.
That must be
All right.
West
It's like
Coast.
a Western, I
Yeah.
think. I think it's a Western United States place.
All right, and Denny's, which no shock to me, is a big old fucking F tier because Denny sucks.
F.
D for me.
I think I have it D.
Were you the guy that said they wanted spaghetti dinner from Denny's? I was reading the review on.
I have
will
had the
say,
spaghetti
I'm
as
just
it
gonna put
happens,
this one in the vote machine. Here
and
we
it is
go.
not the best spaghetti, but it is
I-
not
Oh
garbage either.
my god!
I will say
If
Denny's has
if I'm having a spaghetti craving, it would be a quick fix. It wouldn't be my
Okay.
preferred one, but it would be enough to be like, all right.
Wait,
I had
who
spaghetti.
who else is who voted? I've got
Would
John,
you
me, and
would you rather have Denny's spaghetti or Olive Garden spaghetti?
I'm
Olive
not sure I've
Garden.
ever had Olive Garden
I'd
spaghetti.
probably eat Denny's spaghetti over Olive Garden spaghetti.
OG.
But
OG
again, keeping in mind,
sure.
I still voted D. It's not like I'm saying Denny's is good.
Oh, I thought you said B.
Oh,
No, D is
No.
on dog.
We both put it in D.
impartial voter and myself both put Denny's, and I'm not ashamed to say it, as a C tier.
Awesome, Bill.
It was
Unless
F
you
tier
wanna
for both
elaborate.
Tara and I. I will say that now Denny's does have a place for late night after midnight. I
Oh,
gotta
yes,
have
sir.
something.
I-
Now,
Yes,
Yes, it
sir.
does.
if you're putting it in specific like 4-hour time zone is like
No.
I'm tired of shit, but I'm hungry and I'm on the road. Denny's is probably open and you're probably gonna get okay food. Like if it's
Yep.
in that 4-hour section, that's probably more like a B or C. But
Yeah, but see, here's my
as it stands overall, it's pretty rough.
here's my problem with that thinking. Like Denny's to me is Grand Slam. Like that's the only thing I feel like is I can get consistent and taste good. Bacon, eggs, toast, done. But I can
Grand
get
Slam
that at
breakfast.
any fucking diner in the world.
Correct, and that's why
Yeah,
there's
but is
other
that
places
diner
that do it
open?
better.
Is
And
that
not
diner
for the
open at
price
4
of-
a.m.?
Lighthouse Diner was open
Definitely.
24 hours a day.
Was
A
is
good
the operative
diner.
word.
A good diner's
Was.
a good diner's open 24 hours. But
Agreed, but that's not where we are. So
our Denny's closes at midnight.
I will go to bat for Denny's. And plus, I know we said that this shouldn't be part of it, but Denny's is sentimental. We had our first date there.
True. But we also went to another diner because this one closed. Or no, that diner closed on us.
I was gonna say we were the last. Yeah.
Hold on.
So
For the first
I
date,
remember that
who took
story.
who
Y'all
to
shut it
Denny's?
down.
because it's Cambridge and there's nothing in open
didn't
after
know
like
where to
9
meet.
o'clock at night.
Oh, okay. Because I was trying to figure out like, was this a Johnny took Jen to Denny's or Jen took Johnny to Denny's?
Jen took Johnny to Denny's.
No,
Okay.
that is not true because we met and then I said, I don't really want to eat here. And you said, oh, good, because I hate it here. And I said, okay. So then we went to the other diner and then they kicked us out because they were closing. And we went back to Denny's and had coffee until 4 a.m.
Yeah.
That was our
Man, that's
first
a
date
hell-
there.
That's
Yeah.
how the first date. Y'all got
was.
kicked out of a diner.
Yeah, we shut the bitch down.
It
So
was
I'm
such a good
thinking
time.
D tier as an overall because we got a lot of Fs. We got some
Yeah.
C's. I
Wait,
think
who else
D.
was F?
That's
Bill?
good.
Bill, were you with your F?
F, yes, F. Foxtrot, like
Okay.
failure of to eat food.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that does put if you don't count that there's each tier, or if you count each tier individually, F tier has the most votes.
Mm.
Okay, let's go D. Domino's Pizza for me, it's an F.
Wow.
Yeah.
I D'd it and impartial voter S tiered it.
Victor
had a
S
B.
tier Domino's.
He did.
After the pizza we had yesterday, he S tiered.
He S tiered Domino's.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that
Ian?
may be game changer right there.
Yeah.
Ian?
I have it at B.
Me too. Bill?
I was D tier personally, and I think they're A, but there's like John said, a better pizza option. Kara does have it at B tier. She does prefer a Domino's if we're gonna get fast food pizza.
There we go. So we got 3 votes for B, 1 for S, 2 for D, and 1 for F.
So it's C
It's
Yeah,
kind of a
sounds like a
C.
C.
Yeah, it's almost equally split.
tier. All right, Domino's in the C tier. Next up is Dairy Queen, which
S.
it's not
Yeah.
F. Promise
All
you.
right.
It's not.
I also put it
Yeah.
as S tier.
Oh my God,
That's
Bill's
a lot
voting
of
S
S.
too?
That's a
Yeah,
lot of
we
S
have-
tiers.
I'm pretty sure we had like 3 or 4 S tiers if I remember our
Aaron
voting.
ended up there too.
Yeah, Kara was enough S tier. I was a B tier personally because it can be bad. Like if you go in at the wrong time and they're just
I can agree
slapping
with
shit
that.
together, it's not as good. But
See,
like yesterday, it was S tier when I had it yesterday.
I think you have to take that into advantage. Like if the quality is not the same every time you go in, I think that needs to hurt your rating.
Also,
think
the
you
one
just wanna
here
see
does
it
not have
hurt.
a drive-through. We have to go inside every time to get it.
I thought you went to the one in Cambridge.
No, we went to the one in Easton, and the one in Easton's fine. It's just they do not have a drive-through, and their parking lot fucking sucks. But I'm not going to put that on DQ themselves.
So Jen, that burger we had today was disgusting.
It was, but
the
even
hot dog was good.
and that being said, even prior to, or I did this list prior to having this meal today. I C-tiered it, and so did Impartial Voter.
So where's it on the list?
All right, John.
Yeah, I think I could come up to a D, and that's about it.
I think that puts
All right. So we
S or B tier, right?
I think that makes it, if we're
B.
considering everybody's vote, that makes it B, because we almost have over 50% of the vote in S, but between S and B, we have 57%, and then C at 29, and only one vote in D. So I think it's a B.
All right, it's in B. Polo Loco, never had it.
Never had it.
I have had it. I marked it as D tier, but I did go to the original one before it was a chain. This was in Virginia, I believe. It was really cool. They do like roasted chickens. You get half a chicken or a whole chicken, and they have like a giant ass rotisserie that just like it smells amazing in that restaurant. But it's kind of like most barbecue chicken, especially like stuff that they're doing mass produced. It's very dry.
Oh, I thought it was tacos.
So did I.
So we
No,
No,
went
it's
to-
pollo. Pollo is chicken. It's the crazy chicken.
Yeah, but chicken tacos.
I don't know.
we're voting
When I went, there
B
was
tier?
and I went to the original, so they may not have had all the menu items at that time.
Oh, no, I've never been to one. I have no idea. I was just defending the thought that it could be tacos there.
You wanna put it in D then?
Probably yeah. It's just the dried chicken, man. It's like when you go to if you get a fundraiser chicken, like some like little league is trying to do chicken, and you get like some dried chicken and some beans. Like it just was reminding me of that.
Yeah.
Put it in D. Firehouse Subs. I've only had it once, and it was meh. So I
Yep,
was
very meh, very pricey.
I
actually
F-tiered
put
it.
F because of how pricey it is.
I C-tiered
Jen,
it for taste and price comparison because it tasted good. You can get a good ass sub there, but it is not cheap. It's like $15 if you get like a good large size sub.
Yeah. Jen, did you say F or S?
F, hard F.
Nice.
Hard
Hard
F.
F.
Hard
Hard
F.
F.
You
Yeah,
got to
hard
have
F
a
is
story
easy.
behind that one.
My hard F is because of their hard ass bread. I don't like it.
Super
If I'm gonna
hard.
have a sub, it needs to be soft bread and not it just I don't like it. I can't.
Did you have the one in Salisbury?
Wherever Stacy got it, because they were doing
that was not Firehouse Subs. That was Jimmy John's.
she also did a Firehouse.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay, then I don't
It's
get a
okay,
vote on
Jen.
this.
They're not that good.
Yeah, Jimmy
They're
John's is
more
the skinny subs. Firehouse is a little bit closer to a Quiznos.
Oh, Mama likes some Quiznos.
Yeah, I like Quiznos, and I remember Quiznos, and I don't think Firehouse is that close to Quiznos because their prices are ridiculous. The bread is
Well,
dry and hard.
I would say of sub variation and the fact that they're like toasty and like it was the closest you
cut
can
your mouth
get compared to
hard bread.
like sub whatever.
So C tier. Ian, do you have a vote on that one?
Have not had.
Okay. We'll keep it in C
Okay,
tier.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
minute. So we have Jen and F, Christian and F. Bill, what did you vote?
C.
And then John, did you ever?
I would say C.
And then did our unbiased?
Karen had it as a never had.
And what about our unbiased third party?
He put it as never had.
That's two C's and two F's. So do we meet in the middle and make it a D?
It's a D.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds reasonable.
Okay, there it goes. Next up is Five Guys, which my personal vote would probably be B tier.
C.
That was a S for me.
I actually put it in the S, even though I think they're super overpriced.
They're
Well, especially
insanely
now.
overpriced.
They used to not be. They
But-
used to
Really used to not be.
They did
But
used to
I
not.
have
Five Guys,
never ever seen them
they
not be
go
overpriced.
beyond.
a
Ever.
Five Guys burger was $6 at one point in time.
Now
Yeah,
it's
they go
9.
above and beyond. And also, this is if you're ordering a burger with 2
Oh, wait.
patties on the regular, that's
Yeah.
too much.
Mhm.
Well,
You got to
And-
get the little bacon cheese.
Yeah,
No,
that
They
is
the
also
little
give you a
before
grocery
this
size bag of
bag
fries.
and
Yeah,
peanuts.
they will.
they
They
definitely did
destroy your
not
life
give me a
this week.
grocery size bag of fries.
Yes,
What?
they do. You get
No,
the
they
burger
did
and
not.
they fill the bag up with fries.
Yeah, the
And they
only
have-
They
difference
don't.
between
I was just
a
there,
small
and
fry
they
and a try is the size of the cup
Will
they
do
put in
that.
the bag.
The last
Exactly.
2 times I've had them, they were next to no bag fries.
Yeah, but did you get it delivered?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
they
you're,
don't
you're
do
No,
going
that.
actually,
down
no.
Yeah,
The
you're
last
going
time I had
down
it was
fries.
delivered. The
That's
first
not.
time, though, no, I got it in person.
Your
No.
votes.
No. But you have it at C. So we got John at B, Ian at C, Bill at S, I'm at S. What about you, Jen?
I
Carolyn's
am
a
at
B.
B. I'm a B.
Uh-huh.
And our impartial voter, I don't even want to say it out loud because I'm very upset about this. Put it as an
F.
F tier.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh.
Here? Oh my
Yes.
God! You need to
Tiered
go
it.
reprimand him.
I'm about to
No,
take that computer away.
reward him.
All right, Bill, you're
He
you- what do you
sees
think there, Sam?
where it's at.
Jane, could you send him a text thing and get his reasoning for F tier? Because
Oh,
he
we
must have
discussed
switched
it
by
actually. We actually discussed this last night, I believe. Okay, so he is saying, first of all, Victor does not like burgers. He's not into burgers. But they have the grilled cheese option, they have the glizzy option. He's had both of which. I have had both of which. He says garbage, I say delicious. He just says that their food is not as good as it's supposed to be.
Agreed.
And that is his
The
I
hot
mean that's
dog-
his
Everyone
opinion.
keeps saying it's like god tier food, and it's just not.
I love it. But I
I'm
mean,
not saying
we
it's
all
God
don't
tier,
have
I'm
the
saying
same
it's B
palate.
tier. Okay, so does that bump it down to a C?
Well, I'm missing Kara's vote, but it might be there.
hers is the B. She usually gets their hot dog. I've never actually. That's a blind spot for me. I've never had
I've
a hot
never
dog
got the
from there. But
Oh, their hot
her
dog is
review
good.
Their
is
hot
good.
dogs are good.
So here's the thing: we got 29% S, 43% B, and 1 vote C, 1 vote F. So it's 14 and 14 for C and F. I wonder if that makes it a B. I don't know.
I feel that has to be a B.
That sounds like a B to me.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
that F tier voting that just seemed there's something up there. He was paid off by
No.
Burger King.
No, maybe I changed my vote to an F. There we go.
No, and,
Oh.
I'm not
and your
going to
vote doesn't count
frankly.
because you're vote tampering.
Ian, that doesn't matter. You were already
You
below
can't
the
say your
filter.
vote doesn't count because they voted differently than you.
No,
No,
your
so
vote doesn't
here's-
count when you change it midterm.
The
Hold up.
system's
You
rigged.
already changed
No,
yours
system's not
midterm.
rigged.
You can
Hold up.
change it if you have reasoning. You don't have reasoning other than to see it lower on the list.
Explain it.
That's a reason.
So
No.
And that's
most of
pretty
the
much why
votes.
you changed yours.
No,
No,
I changed
no,
mine because
hear
as
me-
we talked
hear me
about
out.
it, I realized I hated more and more about it.
Hear me out why it doesn't matter. Most of the votes are in B, so if we draw the line at B and compare above and below the line there, it's equally 29% above and 29% below the line of B. So that would, in my mind, just make it B. Moving your vote still
Me too,
leaves it
yeah.
the same B.
Yes,
That's
but it's I'm not going to, but like hypothetically, it would be multiple tiers below B, where the S votes are just a single tier above B.
Yeah, but it's still 29% of the vote below B and
But it's
70%
significantly
of the
below,
vote
not
above.
like one step below, like the S is only a single step
But
above.
2/3 B and above means that the 2 votes at F don't carry that much weight. Like they just don't.
Hmm.
It's not going to pull it below B.
All
in my
those in favor of being a B say aye.
Aye.
B's win. Next up
I said
IHOP.
it was fine. I was
IHOP
hypothetical.
is the next one we're talking about, which goes into the F tier. I think we can all agree.
No.
B is
Hard
in
no.
My
Fine.
vote is
Okay,
F.
we got second
Their
spot here.
coffee is horrible. Their food is subpar.
Lies.
And
They serve
and-
a fly in an omelet to our
Oh.
table.
Mm,
Oh.
See? Cooked
I-
on top of the omelet, not hidden. Anyone looking at it could see it. They set the plate down, and we all saw it. And we're like, "There's a fly cooked into that omelet." But it was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry," and took it back to the kitchen. And I'm like, "This is bad."
Yeah.
I am very sorry for your experience, even though it wasn't my fault. But
That's-
I B tiered it, and my wonderful impartial voter S tiered it.
Jesus.
And I
Okay.
also be voted.
Okay. John F'd it, I think.
Yep, I fucked it good.
I'm also F tier, but that's because I equated it with Denny's because I don't think there's a difference in those two. Me personally.
No, it
Oh, there's a big
makes me mad.
difference in the two.
No,
There is
I don't
a
think
big
so.
difference.
There's a
Oh.
difference in those two to the local diner that like the little old lady works at to try to go to, but got kicked out of on your first date. But
Yeah.
between IHOP and Denny's, I could take her. You're
I'd
gonna
like
get the same result.
Yeah.
I think that IHOP, I mean, it's in their name. They got the
Now-
pancake game on lock. And
No, they don't know. They don't
love
know. They
some
changed their name.
pancakes.
They went to International House of Burgers. Which is it, bitch? Like,
It
is
was
it
a
burgers or
fucking
pancakes?
No, that was-
marketing
that was only
campaign.
temporary.
Jesus Christ,
That
it
was
didn't
only the
obviously
temporary
work
thing.
because
Yeah,
you're
that was like
talking
an
about it.
April Fool's thing.
I know, but like at the same time, it just proves to me that they don't know what they're talking about.
Because they
What?
made an April Fool's joke?
Yes. What did your wife vote, Bill?
I would say Kara is interesting. So she had Denny's in F tier and IHOP is D tier. So in her mind, IHOP is slightly above.
I would agree with that statement, but it's still bad, which represented by the D tier.
We're basically evenly split on both sides of the aisle of C, which is right in the middle.
Okay.
So
I
let's
would say I would agree with if Denny's is in D tier on the big list, then IHOP can go in C tier because maybe it's cleaner or whatever. But
I would also agree with that statement. So C tier?
I would say
Yeah,
C
it sounds
tier.
like C.
C tier it is.
Ian, we need to go on an IHOP date because clearly we're the only ones that know.
In-N-Out Burger. I've actually never had it.
Never
Same,
had.
I've never had it.
Never had.
I have had it. I thought it was so In-N-Out's that place that I believe now. I could be wrong. Could be mistaken it with Jackbox. Does anyone know which one has animal fries?
That's In-N-Out
That's in and
Burger.
out.
In and out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So I went twice with my brother in California. We also went to Jackbox because we had to do both of those while we were out there to review or whatever. Yeah, In-N-Out was like super basic and not that cool. We were like, what's the point? Like it's not like you go hidden menu items, it's still the same garbage I watched them make when I ate it. Like that they made for me.
Interesting.
Okay. Where does it fall next to? Like you said, it was garbage, so it doesn't fall next to Five Guys. But I imagined it like a West Coast Five Guys.
No. It maybe it's supposed to be that way. The burger, I got it with like the toppings on it, like you're thinking like you would get it, like, but it was like whereas Five Guys, like you can taste that it's a good burger. It was super bland, super thin patties. Was not worth
Oh.
the 3-minute wait
Well,
for
that's
it.
disappointing. Their marketing
Yeah,
got
it
me.
is.
I was thinking they were going to be like better than that.
Same.
Where are you rating it there, Christian?
I put them as F because my memory of it was like waste of time, 40 minutes that I could have been driving closer to where we were trying to get. Yeah, it was not good.
Okay.
Hmm.
F goes.
Okay.
All right, Jack in the Box. I had it once years ago in California and don't remember anything about it. I know it's shitty drunk food, but that's
It is shitty junk food, but sorry. So I put it at C because it's got everything. It reminds me of like Checkers, Taco Bell combined together.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Really interesting.
Christian, you
Bell?
kind of sound like an alien right now.
Yeah, I was
bit.
enjoying it. Not gonna lie.
Wait, why do I sound like an alien?
There's
That's
some
better
sort of
now.
like interference, like you're talking through us underwater. It's not like dampened sound, but there's like a wave, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it still happening?
It's gotten a little better. But
Yeah, it's still happening.
I guess
So-
my internet connection is slowing down in the workplace. So.
Has anyone else
Jack
had
in the
Jack
Box has a monster croissant for breakfast. That looks pretty good.
I have not had Jack in the Box.
All right. Well, we're gonna take Christian's recommendation, put
Yeah.
it in a C.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Jersey Mike, second's an F for me. Who else is in the F crowd with Jersey Mike?
I put it as a D because their bread in my mind was softer than Firehouse
Their
subs.
bread is good, I will say that, but the subs itself, I did not care.
I F tiered it.
Super lacking. So we got an F. We got 2 Ds.
No, we got 2 Fs and a D.
Oh, wait, you said F as well? My bad. My bad.
Never had.
Ian never had it. I will say, it's funny to me about Jersey Mike's. Family friends of ours from North Dakota. The guy owned 34 Domino's restaurants
Oh,
back
cool.
in the 90s and early 2000s. Sold them all, was super rich, thought, well, I'm going to move to Texas and there's this new chain restaurant called Jersey Mike's. I'm getting the sub business. He left Domino's because of the changes they were making, where they went to the way they are now.
Okay.
And he opened a bunch of Jersey Mike's, and they are flopping. They're not doing good. Like, nobody likes Jersey Mike's. Like, it was not a good. He lost a lot of money, I believe.
Bill, where are you at with Jersey Mike's?
I would say, and I had a recent experience because I've never had them before, but we went across the bridge to help my mother-in-law buy a car. On the way back, she says, "Hey, let's stop at Jersey Mike's." I'm like, "I've never been there. That sounds pretty good." And I would say I used to get a roast beef. I'm a roast beef guy. Bread was great, and this was pretty late at night. This was really close to 10 p.m. But bread was good. Having like fresh sliced meat, where they like a deli slice, pretty
They do,
damn good. Yeah, I put it as C personally, and I was comparing it to Jimmy John's and Subway, just because Jimmy John's and Subway are the other two major sub restaurants, unless you're counting Blimpie, which I don't know. But Jimmy
No, I don't
John's
think they exist anymore.
is worse, and Subway is way worse because Carrie used to work there. Well, I'll get there, but I put that as a C just because I had experience with it. It was the first time I've been there. I haven't been there since, but I would go back. So C tier.
Okay.
Okay, hey, there you go. C
So
tier.
we have 2 Fs, 1 D, and 1 C.
Oh, and
Yep.
Kara is a B tier on that. She actually rated that pretty high.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay, going to B tier with Kara. Ian, you're the last. Oh no, sorry. The third party. The third party is the last.
Put that as never had. So
Yeah, so I don't know. Does it make it to a C if most of the vote is D and below?
Excuse me. If most of the vote is D and
I would
below,
say
I
probably
think
not. Yeah.
I think the C and the B pull it up to a D then.
I think so too.
All right.
See, the D tier it is. Jimmy John's, again, big F tier for me. Big F tier.
I
Never
F
had.
Never
tiered it as
had.
well.
I voted it bad because I hate sub places that all just seem the same. But
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had Jimmy John's.
Oh, they're different. Trust me, they're different. If you want the smallest possible sub with the least amount of things on it that tastes just like crap. That's
So
where
wait, were you guys F or D?
I'm F.
I F'd.
Okay.
Mine was a D. Kara lists Jimmy John's as S tier.
What?
She loves her some Jimmy John's. I think it's, and I'm not gonna disparage my wife here. She is very basic in her likes, and Jimmy John's
Wow.
is a very
Wow.
I will go back
So-
and edit that out, Bill.
But I think
Oh,
it's just you can get she gets exactly what she wants, and she just likes it. And I'm true. Like going down to Salisbury, the couple of times we've gone for parties recently, for lunch. If we stop for lunch, we usually go to Jimmy John's because we don't have one here anymore.
So I'm the type of guy, when I get a sub, I'm like, give me all the things. Kara looks like more like ham and cheese. We're good.
Correct. You are exactly correct.
And if, like I
Also, for me personally, Jimmy John is the guy himself. He's a big game hunter, total asshole.
Oh, I don't
kills
like
fucking,
that.
like,
I
endangered
don't
animals.
like
Yeah.
that.
Mm.
Wait, what argument did you start, Bill?
He kills endangered animals for fun, as a fun game for himself.
That is
Who
a
does
very
that?
big negative for
Jimmy
me.
from
Yeah.
Jimmy John's.
I
Jimmy
rated them
John's
as
is a guy
D
who kills
tier.
animals?
She had it as S tier, but I think that is tinted.
All right.
That's okay. Ian, never had?
Never had.
Third party?
Never had.
He
Okay.
has. He hated it because remember we had it. That's the one that we had at Stacy's house. But
I do recall, but I mean, I have to be honest with what he voted.
I know.
Yep. So that makes it it's D again. It's another D. Unless you guys want to bring it higher than D because
Yep.
Kara put it.
We're good.
No, absolutely not.
Jollibee never had.
Never had.
Nope. Never had.
I've heard about Jollibee, they've come up recently in talks. You know, I don't know if they've changed their marketing or whatever, or maybe they're expanding, but I've never personally had it.
Yeah,
They
I
have
heard about it, so.
a weird menu too. They have like it's mostly chicken, but like what was the weird side? What is the side for Jollibee? Yeah, they have spaghetti. So they do fried
Yeah.
chicken and spaghetti.
Yeah, I was watching an
Oh.
episode of Watcher where they were talking
I was
about
gonna
them
say this
you
is
get-
now familiar.
spaghetti through the drive-through. It's something I'd be curious in, but never had.
That sounds interesting.
You can get tendies and spaghetti.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's chicken parmesan, but
They
without the
also have
parmesan.
they also have the palabok thing. It's a Filipino noodle dish. This is like a
Yeah.
very specific thing for
Yeah, it
Jollibee,
is
which I thought was
Filipino, yeah.
interesting.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
Roddy,
I've
no.
never
What,
had,
wait,
but we
Bill,
will
what
try.
did you
Never
say
had,
they have?
but worth discussing that it was interesting at least.
Yeah.
Bill, what did you say they have?
They have they do chicken tenders and they have a burger apparently, but they have spaghetti and also the palabok, which is Filipino. It's like the little rice noodles, really thin noodles.
Okay.
I'm down to try that.
All right.
I would be down to
I
try
would-
it. And
I
I like
never
the
had
little
it.
bug god, little bee. He seems fun.
Okay. Moving
This seems
right
like a
on.
party.
We're gonna go to this. We're just gonna put KFC in F tier and move on, right?
Yep.
No.
Do that.
Nope, that is the worst fried chicken
We
you'll ever
can't
have.
because we have other voters. Even though I F tiered KFC, our impartial voter B tiered it.
What?
He
Yeah.
B
What
tiered it.
He
Okay,
B
for
tiered it.
for frame of reference, where does he put Popeyes? Just immediately.
S tier.
I mean,
Okay. So he didn't rate KFC higher than Popeyes. I just
okay, he's just got that going. Ian, how do you feel about KFC?
D is in dog.
He isn't dog. Okay, Christian, where are you at?
So we got a D from him. I heard an F from John.
F as in Frank. F as in fuck KFC.
And Jen also F as in Frank. Victor beat it.
No, Victor. Yeah, Victor beat it.
Yep. I have it as D.
F. Foxtrot.
They're when they do the double-licious sandwich, which is the two pieces of chicken with the stuff in the middle.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot use that as an example. And
You know what?
here's
No,
why.
I am actually changing my vote. I'm gonna F tier it.
Yes, F tier. Because if
Yeah.
you're
What?
telling me, first of all,
I was all right. Let me just put it this way: D tier was based just on their food and service, and then I remembered how much I absolutely hate their mascot, and then I was like,
What? You don't like Colonel Sanders?
he is so cringy,
Harlan,
he
so
really is.
cringy, and they
Here's
keep
Harlan.
trying to make like him cool, like doing like video games and music videos and stuff, and it's not.
and they
It's
also
not good.
we're going to come out with a computer.
I
a
would-
gaming computer.
It is so cringe.
I would like
Hold
to
on.
explain my F vote
Yeah, go ahead.
because I think it's an important thing to keep into consideration. One, their chicken's wet,
Yes.
and
It is wet.
if
it's
you
gross.
are
Not moist. Wet.
Wet.
and and if you like fried chicken, if that's kind of your thing, if you like wet chicken, you need to reevaluate your life.
But here's
Their
the thing.
sides
wait.
are terrible.
I like my chicken very wet, but that's usually
You
because I
don't like?
like it.
Oh,
That's
No,
the
no,
thing.
no. This is not a
No,
sauced wet. This is
Yeah,
just
this is
wet.
not
Okay.
a sauced wet, a like sat in the steamer for too many hours wet.
Okay.
No, I
Um,
agree with you. 100% agree with that.
Okay. Their sides are flavorless. And I have a problem with that.
Yeah, their mashed potatoes taste like nothing.
They're
Y'all ain't lived.
biscuits.
You had famous bowl with
Yeah,
gravy on the
How do you
potato.
get your biscuits
No.
wrong?
No, here's the thing, Christian.
Yeah.
Here's my argument to you, Christian. You're talking about the double down, which is more wet chicken, and you're talking about the bowl, which is more wet chicken, tasteless mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
tasteless corn. No, it's
Corn
bad.
is always tasteless. What are you talking about?
Corn is
Y'all-
not tasteless. Ask the corn kid.
And I
As-
just put an image in the chat. Can you guys just take a look at that real quick?
Sure.
All right.
This is
scroll
Exhibit
down.
A.
Do you guys remember the double down?
Yeah.
Oh my
it-
god,
it-
why is
it-
there cheese on top of that spaghetti?
Ugh. Ugh.
Yes, on the
That
bacon
looks
on it.
so
Y'all-
Nope.
Yeah.
Hard no.
The double
Mm-mm.
down is KFC's. They were talking about that like it was the crowning achievement of shit. That is the
Yeah,
most
no.
disgusting
Yeah.
piece of food engineering I have ever seen in my life.
Bill,
I'm
that is
also
when I
with
said
Bill.
delicious. I meant Double Down. Double Down from KFC. Amazing. We're done.
I would have liked to have tried it. I never did try.
No, no, I wouldn't even
I-
give the decency of trying that.
I seriously side with Bill on this. Like, how do you fuck up a biscuit?
Yeah,
So
if
real
you
quick,
can't get the base right, you're a chicken and biscuit type restaurant, and if you can't make both of those good, then what's the point? Don't even show up.
Or
to the
at
party.
least one or the other. Seriously, like,
Listen,
no.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna fight you guys over defending KFC because I voted to see. I really don't like it that much, but the Double Down and their famous bowls, I eat those there.
they're famously bad bowls.
Do you? I will say this though I F tiered them back in the 90s, they had a pot pie, and if you didn't get to try that, you were missing out because
Doesn't-
that was a good menu
We're
item.
voting on them now, and I understand I said nostalgia.
I'm just
does
throwing
count.
it out
I
there.
know,
I
I know.
still F tiered it.
So we have a
I
lot of
love
F
it.
tiers.
Bill,
No, yeah, that's
You're
F.
right.
Me and Kara are both F for KFC.
yeah, we might as well put this one in F. I'm not even gonna try to get it higher than that. You
I think
go
it
ahead
should
and
be
put me
F.
That's 5 votes for F, 1 for C, 1 for B. Put
We
it
have
in.
given KFC more attention than it ever deserves because it's that bad.
We're doing it for
Also,
the people.
I forgot to add. If you look at the KFC logo, I know it's supposed to be his little tie,
Yep.
but it looks like a little running man. It looks like a stick figure with a giant head.
It does.
That's funny too. But that
does.
still makes it
Never
F
looked at
tier.
it that
It's
way.
just funny to look.
All right, we're going Little Caesars, and this one's hard for me because back in the late '80s, early '90s, they were the pizza joint, and the
They
pizza
were.
was good.
F.
But now with their hot and ready, it is just the sub tier pizza. I don't think
No,
it's
they're-
worth an F. I don't think it's an F.
You're gonna make me scroll back up because I'm pretty sure I put them as C because their price is just so good.
Yeah, they did just raise it up a little bit, but they are a very
I mean,
cheap pizza.
with
and
Domino's being pretty much just as cheap.
I mean,
Oh, I apologize. I did F tier it. The quality of the food is so bad I F tiered it. Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
F tiered it. Wow.
Thank you.
I would not F tier it. I would D tier it, but that's just me personally.
When was the last
That's
time you had it?
I'm changing my D
Now-
because I do.
It was pre-pandemic, but it was sometime in 2018, 2019.
Okay, but
When you
the
have
last
good
like 5 years.
commercials that
You
Yeah.
had Little Caesars while we were together? How's that possible?
Because there was a Little Caesars near my work.
Oh.
I
see.
again, it's not something I just it's F to me is I don't want this in my fucking mouth at all. Little Caesars is like this is some
That's correct. I
blah
don't want
pizza.
that in my mouth at all.
I
But
will
it's not
say
like horrible.
I haven't had Little Caesars since I was 21, because I turned 21, celebrated. Yeah, I think Ian was there. I drank almost 2/5 of liquor, and I ate a whole Little Caesars pepperoni pizza, and I threw the pizza out at like 2 a.m. off our back porch on the lawn, and it sat there untouched by any creature, anything in the world, for about a year, and I had to
Ugh.
Oh God.
I had to shovel it off the lawn because it would not go away.
And we have to talk about nostalgia on this because you have that memory. But also, if you remember, Little Caesars back in the day was the first ever to do Crazy Bread.
They
was
did
amazing.
Crazy Bread, that is true.
It was amazing. Not anymore. I don't think it's worthy of an F.
No,
I
I got a D. It's you and me a D.
Absolutely an
I
F.
D tiered it, so
Let's go.
there's that.
What did
It is garbage tier.
Jen,
I D tiered it, and the impartial voter marked it as never had, which isn't true, but he was very young when he had it, so he just probably doesn't remember.
okay.
Bill, I think they
He
did
probably
do-
repressed it because it was so bad.
Probably.
Phil,
I know I've had it way back in the day, but it wouldn't have been anything recent.
We only
Did any
caught
of
like
you
the
hear what
last
he
3
said?
words of that.
just that he hadn't had it recently.
Yeah, never had.
I'm thinking D tier as a spot.
I mean, if he's because we currently without him or Kara voting, it's D tier.
Okay, D tier it is. Long John Silver's, that's an F. It's never been good. It always is
Never
bad.
had it.
I B tiered that bitch because it is good.
No.
No,
Oh no.
hard disagree. There is the nostalgia factor, but on top of the nostalgia factor for me, it was always good. It was always a good meal. It was always consistent. I like a hush puppy because carbs. And they're good. Sorry.
Christian, where you at?
You had me at Hush
I
Puppy.
put it as never had. I've never had Long John Silver's.
Ian never had. Bill, where you at?
It's both never had for Karen and I. Although if they have Hush Puppies, probably S tier, honestly.
They do have hush
Yeah.
puppies and they are
Would
delicious.
you like to vote S tier,
But
Bill?
never had.
No, if you never
never
had,
had, I've never had.
See, I think ours would counteract because if I had to vote, I would also put it low because I don't like seafood.
So here's
They
the
have
thing.
chicken tenders, just saying.
You're voting B as in boy tier.
Yes, B
Okay,
as
and
in
I'm
boy.
voting F tier as in fuck this shit. And I think
Dang.
that's our only actual votes for that. Yes? No?
Well, an impartial third party. What do they vote?
They
Never had.
it.
Oh yeah, it's F and B. Then those are the two votes.
Okay, so
How many of each?
One
and
of each. There's-
Oh,
D
Oh,
tier
shit.
then. D tier.
No,
I-
no. C and D
You
are
can't,
equally between the two. I think you two just hash it out real quick. Decide where you want to put it.
D tier.
Okay.
That's what I'll give you, Jen.
Thank you, babe.
Okay, we go with that.
You're not gonna fight for more than that, Jen?
No, because it's not that great.
No, I think that's fair. If he hates it and I kind of like it, I think
Okay.
D tier's fine. See, look,
Okay.
I know how to compromise, guys.
oh.
McDonald's is a straight C tier for me.
I had it in C as well.
Likewise. C.
I seed it.
It's cheap, but
Okay.
it's not good.
I say
Impartial.
it's cheap, but it's not good. Is that what you said?
Yes,
Yeah.
like, the fries
Ian, did you
can
see
be
here as
good,
well?
but they also can be bad too. So like it's
Again,
not
it-
consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you were
If they're
talking
cold,
McDonald's
it's
20 years ago,
over.
Yes.
20 years ago, McDonald's was cool. Now it's just I've
Wait a
never.
minute.
Yeah, I-
so
Something-
where are we
have-
at?
They're quick and
Yeah.
cheap. So that's
I
why
have them
C.
as
What does that make you
D
vote?
tier
I
has
missed
them
your
as
vote.
C.
Yeah, I think C tier is right.
Ian,
where-
did you also see it?
Yeah, I did see it.
Oh my God, we're down to everybody's on C.
D vote for that one.
All right.
That was a
Mo.
pretty
Hold on.
close vote.
What did the third party vote for this?
Oh, forgot about that.
B.
So that goes to C.
Had to
Yeah,
be
C.
against
Okay.
the crowd. We have 6 votes for C. That is the most unanimous we've had yet.
Oh
Nice.
wow.
McDonald's
Interesting.
knows where they're at. They're the only one trying not to be anything
That's-
different. They're not different for people. Everybody has it middle of the road. That is wild.
McDonald's.
I
The
feel
end
like they.
You
Yeah,
know what
like
you're
the,
kidding with McDonald's. You
Yeah.
know?
the nostalgia factor is high for McDonald's, but at the same
Yeah.
time, they're kind of lost in it right now because they're trying to like be a little bit more courteous at the thing because Chick-fil-A is killing them on everything. But like their food isn't that great, so it's like they're solidly mid-tier. Like you know what you're getting.
Hmm.
Okay. Moving along. Moe's, the shitty version of Chipotle, gets a big F for me.
Never
No,
had.
it's not that
Never
bad.
had.
Not that bad.
It's not that bad, but it's just like not that good either.
Our old coworker used to go there like every Monday or Tuesday. You remember?
Exactly.
Mondays, get a half place.
No, I
What was the
never.
one where you go in? They all say "Welcome to Moe's." When you
Yes,
come in,
that's
they're
the annoying one that
No,
does.
No, that's Georgia.
That alone
no,
would
that
make
is
me
Moe's.
hate it. That alone would make me
That
hate
is
it.
Moe's. They go, "Welcome to Moe's." Every
They
time
do
you
go
walk-
on Moe's because it's great. It's Moe's. I seed it. I put it at C.
Mm,
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
ask
put it
where
one
you at.
less than Chipotle.
See, put Chipotle. I just kind of equaled those out. They're all right.
So
They're
D,
both- yeah, I put Chipotle. Oh, who said D? Who said D?
no, I'm saying if I voted F and you vote C and Bill votes C, and what is your wife vote at?
It's never had.
You're-
So yeah.
Never had.
You're
Doesn't
broken
count.
up pretty bad, Bill.
And you've never had, and Victor's never had, right?
Right.
Ian, where did you put it?
He has never,
Never
had.
had.
Either. That sounds like a
Okay,
big
it's
old
a D.
D to me.
Yep, sounds like D.
All right. Next up, Noodles and Company, which is an S tier for me all the way. 100.
Really?
If you have never had Noodles and Company, it is one of the best places in the world. The food has always been good there.
I
It's
have never
it's a
had.
pad Thai restaurant in my mind because that's what I always.
Where would you get Noodles and Company?
Ours, the closest one we had was in Dover. Now the closest one is near Baltimore.
There's one by my mom's, but I never ate it. So
Absolutely delicious. It's one of those. It's kind of like the Chipotle of noodles because you get to pick your protein. You can do tofu. You can do chicken. You can do whatever.
Interesting. That's a never had for me out of it.
All right, I finished at work what I wanted to do.
Okay.
I am emailing myself this little file I made to put our votes in, so I can do that when I get home.
You got to stay.
Are you leaving?
You got to stay.
No, I'll stay on the mic. I'm just letting you know that I'm starting the drive home.
Oh,
He
you're.
won't be able
But
to
we
do
won't
his
have a math.
analysis though.
We won't have a math guy. What are
I
we gonna
know.
do?
You'll get me when I get home. Let me just make sure I save this work document. I've been plugging all these stupid numbers into. All right, cool. Our efficiency- I think you guys are interested in what our efficiency numbers for last week were, right? No,
No.
maybe.
Yes.
No.
So Noodles and Company were ranking S because I'm the only voter.
Fine by me. I
I'm,
like
I'm
noodles.
okay with it.
Okay, Panda Express, which should go in the F category.
Which is by default.
Yep.
Okay. John, I love you. I really do. I
If you vote
really
Panda
love you.
Express as S tier. I will
But
straight up have a meltdown.
I C-tiered Panda,
It's not bad.
but our impartial voter F-tiered it.
Good, because it's crappy Chinese food.
It's another one of those restaurants where you know what you're getting.
It is mall Chinese food at its worst. I enjoy mall Chinese food, and I do not enjoy.
I've only had it ever a couple times, but it was always fine when I had it. So I had it in B tier. Like it was exactly what I was looking
Talking
for.
about the Salisbury Mall, you can go to that place right there and get some greasy ass rice and some hibachi style like stuff, and it's cheap as shit. I prefer that
Oh, yeah.
over
Yes.
over Panda Express.
I've never had Panda Express, but I like what you're talking about with the hibachi style stuff. I
Yeah,
agree.
show you Japan.
Yeah, Shoyu. Like if you get Shoyu or if you get
Even the Chinese food place there does
one of the other ones like that.
But if you go to Panda
It's like
Express,
walk.
it's basically like, do you want orange chicken? No, I'm not really feeling orange chicken today. Well, you might want to go somewhere else because that's all we made today.
No, they have other options other than that. Also, I have the pleasure of living within a 10-minute driving distance of a freestanding Panda Express, and it's delicious. It's fresh made. You can see it. They kind of cook it like Chipotle does. You build your bowl, and it's a good time.
Is there Panda Express?
Yes, freestanding Panda Express.
Where?
If you're familiar,
Where is
by
it?
my mother.
No, she's saying she used to live, not lives now. I
Oh,
misunderstood.
okay. I'm like, where is this Panda Express at? I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
Bill, since you're familiar with areas across the bridge, it's in Golden Ring.
Okay, got it. All right. I have that as D tier. Yeah, it's like you said, it's the worst possible way to get Chinese food at the mall.
Yes, I agree.
And Kara has it as she has an F tier. She doesn't even have it in D.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's 2 Fs, 1 2D. No, 2 Fs, 1 D. Ian is not had it.
I had
No,
B's and boy.
He had B's. Christian, where did you have it at?
Never had Panda Express before, not once.
He votes F2. And
No.
No, never had it. Never
How
had
about-
it.
how about D tier then?
I was gonna say that's probably D.
Yeah, it sounds acceptable.
All
To
right.
you.
I'm not gonna die on the Pan Expresso.
All right. Panera Bread, and I have mixed feelings about Panera Bread.
I also have mixed feelings. I think I have it as C.
I would
yes.
probably go with the C as well, and I'll say my biggest problem is the broccoli cheddar soup. I do not like it, and it's
Which
the
one
only
are we talking about now? I missed that. Sorry.
keep up.
Panera.
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 The main problem is they used to offer multiple soups, and now it's basically just, do you want broccoli cheddar soup? Because that's all
That's
we're going to
not true.
It is. It
It's
is.
not.
They
You
used,
get the
they used to have
There are autumn
is
soup that
definitely
they
not
have right
true.
now because they
Again,
offer seasonal offerings.
seasonal soups, yes, but like they
but-
used to have clam chowder on the menu, and it was amazing. I love me
So
some
that
clam
is your
chowder.
whole basis on
No.
your vote is they do not
No,
have
It's not
clam
my.
chowder anymore. And
No.
no, be truthful. That's
That
what
is
your
not-
issue is.
That is not my. You interrupted me while I was talking, but
I learned it from you.
okay, they got rid of the soups that I liked. That's a big thing.
She got you there.
Their sandwiches have consistently gone downhill. Consistently.
I disagree. I S tiered it, and so did our impartial voter.
I am middle of the
Wow,
road. C
S
tier on it.
tier.
Yes, S tier.
I
I
think
say
Their
they're
food
B or
is
C.
good, but
Or-
it's overpriced in my opinion.
true. The
It's
price
very expensive.
I don't think
And
it's very expensive at all.
their bread cuts you in the mouth.
yes, it
It
does.
does. It does do that. Yeah.
I also have not had that experience.
Put them out.
They
I
also have
it
a 20.
personally. I say I personally have as B tier. I think they have a good variety. You can get a
Mhm.
really fancy cookie. That's a $2.50 cookie. But like I usually get
No.
the two for two or whatever. You pick
Yeah,
two.
you pick
So I get
two.
a sandwich and a soup. Kind of nice
Yep.
like that. Then not a lot of
In
places doing that.
retrospect, I would probably put it in B, not C,
Yeah,
because it is
yeah.
good quality food.
It
it's
is very good quality.
It feels
and
like good quality food.
Yeah.
if
It
you
doesn't
get-
make
if
you
I
feel
get
like
the-
garbage
you
after you
get
eat
the
it, and
right-
I think that
Yes,
is why I
true.
S tiered it.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
And
fair.
plus, like when you get a soup, they like rip off a chunk of bread and throw it in the bag for you. You can use the bread to
Yes.
eat.
But that's the bread that cuts your mouth.
Me too. Me
Not when
too.
you
You in
dip
the
it in the
mouth.
soup.
Low key, I like the chips
I
they
was just
sell
saying about
better
the
than
soup.
I like the chips.
Yeah,
better.
but so
kettle
I
cooked.
you just have to get the right sandwich, and then the bread's not hard and
Ex-
choppy at your mouth. Just
I
that's
agree.
all.
We can
Nice.
B tier it. It's not off where I wanted to be, but I think it's overrated. I do.
Kara has
And they
it
have
as C tier, which I know she likes their mac and cheese, but I
Yeah,
C
they have
tier
good
is
mac and cheese.
middle of the road for
They
her.
have
Yeah.
a broccoli and cheddar mac and cheese now. That's phenomenal.
No shit, really. More broccoli and cheddar. I found their macaroni and cheese to be bland, but
But
hey, you
and
know what?
and that's probably why
Very
Kara
please,
had it
let's not forget ice
voted
cream.
as C.
No, I'm just gonna skip it. I'm gonna skip ice cream.
B is a good place for it, please. But they have a $27 sandwich now, so you know
What?
they're pricey.
Wait,
Yeah, their
They
lobster.
don't.
Their lobster sandwich is $27.99, I think.
it's
Because it's
lobster
fucking
though.
lobster.
Lobster doesn't need to be that.
I
Lobster
can't
is
believe you can even get lobster there. That's
lobster is
amazing.
an artificially inflated food product. It really is.
Sea spider. It's a sea.
Wait, what?
That's not
Artificial
the
intelligence.
argument here, though.
Yes, but where else are you gonna get lobster cheaper than that?
Yeah.
Anywhere. I can go to Red Lobster and get 2 lobster tails cheaper than I can get that dried up piece of crap they put on a piece of bread at Panera Bread for $27.99.
And you can eat it with the cheddar bay biscuits.
Yes,
Why
Red
is
Lobster
Red Lobster not on this list?
because it's
Because
fast
it's a
food.
sit down.
But restaurants,
But why is
Red Lobster is
Denny's
S
an
tier.
IHOP? I've never looked at IHOP and thought fast food restaurant.
True, but
I mean, I've never looked at Denny's
Yeah.
and thought fast food restaurant either.
those are
I
probably
was
the
trying to
two
figure out why
outside.
Buffalo Wild Wings wasn't on here, but that's not fast food either.
Buffalo Wild Wings score pretty high. But we're going to do Papa John's now, which for me is probably a B tier.
That was in my S tier.
Well, or is it my S? Ian, can you look at my picture and tell me what it is? It's from midnight last night.
I have that D
Oh,
tier
let's see.
where Papa John's was, or where Domino's was, and it probably should be lower just because they still have the restaurant named Papa John's after that asshole.
No, I'm not going to give you that one because he's no longer affiliated with the company, and you cannot
Christian
put
US tiered it.
a pizza parlor higher than Domino's on this list because Domino's is absolute garbage.
No, that's what I'm saying. I had it voted equally. But look, even on the picture of Papa John in this tier list, they've erased his face. Because that's how bad that man is as a person.
Sure.
Yes, but he's no longer in charge of Papa John's.
But honestly, Papa
It
John.
named Papa
What
John's.
did
They
he
didn't change
do?
it to Papa's Pizza or whatever.
So
or
what?
Pizza John's.
What, he killed him?
So what?
It's over here, and I put Chick-fil-A and Papa John's side by side so they can hang out because they got the same kind of views.
Oh.
So
Are
B
we putting
tier,
Papa out the beer? B tier for Papa?
I think so because I
Hold
don't
on.
think he gets S.
Hi.
Or
Hi, over here. I get a vote
Yep.
too.
Yeah.
Myself and our impartial voter both C tiered it.
Yeah, C tier.
I'm not putting that in C tier. I'm not putting it on the
It's-
same tier as Domino's Pizza.
Yeah, I agree with John.
I'm C tiering.
You cannot. You
Then D
cannot.
tier. Yeah.
Yeah,
it goes
then
D
D
tier.
tier.
If it's
Then
not
D
the
tier.
yeah.
No,
Then
because
D-
if we're basing off of quality of pizza, there's no way.
C.
There's no
Domino's
way that Domino's is a better pizza.
no, we've had multiple S tiers. That's got to stay in B.
Yeah,
Well,
I
and we're
love
talking
Domino's, and I
current.
agree
We're
that
talking current stuff because
Papa
for a
John's
while
is-
Domino's used to be some cardboard ass pizza, and now they've come
It
back around
still
quality
is.
wise.
Also, remember Papa John's. They also give you the pepper and the garlic
Uh-huh.
sauce with
and the
pizza.
garlic.
Oh, the garlic sauce.
Okay,
And
yeah,
their
they
wings,
Yes.
Throw a free pepperoni in there that nobody eats, and
Yes.
the garlic sauce
No,
is just.
I
you
oh,
can eat that?
it's the first thing I eat.
Oh, Bill, no. The pepperoni comes. Yeah.
You can
And
shove
when
the
it-
pepperoni
and it's
up
juicy,
your ass.
and you bite it, and it squirts all over your shirt, and everyone looks at you because you're just a fat Italian eating Papa John's from an. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I feel like you
Insert
went somewhere with that.
slow.
I think based on the ratings too, I think Papa John's has to go in B tier.
No.
It cannot be that high. What does the impartial third party say?
See,
They agree with me and say C tier.
There's a reason I can't get into it, but I'm telling you now,
well,
there's no way you
we made
can
a
look at
pact
it.
when we started this.
I'm sorry.
I think we made a pact when we started this. I think it has to go in C if that's where it's sitting.
Yeah.
So what are the total votes?
We don't know. Our mathematician is driving now.
I'm almost
All right, hold
home
on.
already.
Hold
Already
on.
I vote B
Wait,
tier.
I said hold on. Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
Christ.
I'm going over the votes. I said B tier. Ian said
S.
S. Christian says.
S.
Bill says.
Jesus Christ! No, it's a D tier for me and a C tier for Kara. Anybody that votes that pizza S is incorrect. There's just it's infallible.
You're
I would agree.
Coming
with
from
that.
someone
no
who
way
didn't S tier Chick-fil-A, your opinion means nothing to me.
Oh!
Chick-fil-A being S tier is the same issue that Papa John's being S tier is. I mean, you has no morals.
I don't think Papa
Your
John's is
soul,
S tier.
your soul is corrupt.
I don't
All
think
right,
it's
so-
S tier, but I think it's a good pizza.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 votes. So we're still missing 1, right?
But Bill, I never got to say it earlier when we were talking about Chick-fil-A and that they don't like gay people.
Oh shit!
When they opened the restaurant in Toronto, I was looking at the news story for it, and they had like people picketing outside, like they're against gay people, they're against transgender, whatever, don't eat. And the line was huge, of course, and they were interviewing people in the line, and there was a bunch of people who were just like, yeah, I like eating Chick-fil-A, like, and I don't care about that issue. Then they found that there was actually like gay and transgender people in the line. They're interviewing them. They're like, "Why are you here?" Like, and then the people are like picketing around them and like harassing them. And they're like, "Listen, like, I don't care what the restaurant can have the views they want. The owners of it can have the views they want. Their chicken's good. I'm going to eat it. Like, I don't
There
care."
you go. Yep.
If you book them, they will come.
What
Basically,
were our
okay.
independent voters? What was his?
His was C tier.
All right. So 6 votes. That's all of us, right?
Yes.
7 voters. We have 7.
All right. Then we're
Yeah.
missing 1.
Kara was C. Mine was D.
Okay, got that, and I got independent voters SC. I was S. Christian, you were S. Is that correct?
Yep. John was B and Jen was C.
Okay, that's what I was missing.
That's
1,
7.
All right.
Yeah, that's all 7.
All right, so we have 2 S, 1 B, 3 C, 1 D.
And an F.
There was no F.
Wait, I thought Kara was D and Bill, you were F.
No, she
No,
was C.
I was
he
D.
was
She
B.
was C. Higher up than that. It
So
sounds,
there are no F.
like it's a B or a C there.
I mean, there's more votes above C than below it. But
Yep.
C has the most votes in general. There's 3 Cs.
Put it
Yeah,
in
there's
B.
We're gonna put it
Put
in
it in B,
C.
and that'll make me happy.
We're gonna put it in C.
Nope.
And
One
it'll
of the
share-
Our D person said put it in B. That's what we're doing. Put it in B.
No, we play by the rules
No.
here.
No, that
We're
is
gonna-
the rules.
No,
That's
we're gonna
fine.
put
I
it in
would
B.
want it to be in C, but it sounds like
One
the votes are putting it in
person-
B. I'm just saying.
We're gonna put it in C, and it's going to share the same ranking as Domino's Pizza.
No, that is not.
Somehow.
That's not correct. That's not
We're
correct.
gonna put it in C if that's where it goes. Next up is PDQ.
No, hold on. No.
Nope.
We-
We have
No. No.
Alright, I just
Next
got
up
home.
is
I don't
I am
understand.
not. No, I'm
don't
not done.
understand.
I'm not done with this.
I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand.
All right. So we have the 3 votes on C. So I'll call that our baseline. We have a single vote 1 tier below. We have a single vote 1 tier above. Then we have 2 votes 2 tiers above.
We argued this
Exactly.
last time, and the amount of tiers didn't matter.
It has
So
to
it's
matter.
either above or below.
But it still landed
say
in the
John would put
middle
it
where it was.
In that
Two
case,
B's. I'm
three-
disagreeing with it
there's
being in
3
B.
votes above and 1 below.
It has to be better than Domino's. It has to be.
Yes,
I would
it does.
agree.
Then move Domino's down.
No,
Oh,
No,
I'm
Domino's is
okay with
fine.
that too. I'm okay with that too because I
I
fucking
think
hate Domino's.
Papa John's can go in B tier. I think that's fine. I don't like it.
See, and
but it's
that's
fine.
coming from the person who voted D, so we are
Oh,
fine to put it in B.
Okay, it's
It's
in B.
question time.
Next
you.
up is this place called PDQ. Never heard of it.
F tier.
Never
It's
heard.
the worst that made me late for an airplane.
Oh,
Real quick. If I leave my phone and join on the computer, is that going to mess up Berenstein Bear?
No, because it's recorded in the channel.
Hello.
hello.
Okay, PDQ right now is at an F. I've never had it.
F. Karen and I both have an F. It made us late for an airplane. We waited 40 minutes for food at an airport one time, and it was not that busy.
Wait, what was this place?
PDQ.
The place is
I've
called
never heard of it.
PDQ, Pretty Damn Quick. And they were not pretty damn quick. They were slow as fuck, and I was almost late for my airplane. I ate
Almost
that food
late.
on the airplane.
All right. Anyone else?
Never had.
Never
F it
had.
goes. Penn
Yeah, never
Station
had it.
East Coast subs. Never had it.
Never had.
I've never
Never had.
even fun. I've never even driven by one, I don't think.
Okay, next up, Pizza Hut. C tier for me.
Also C tier for me.
Currently D
Uh,
tier, mid 90s, probably a B tier.
Yeah, because they had a good arcade.
They had their deep dish was pretty dang on good, and they
Oh.
had the salad bar.
deep dishes just instantly. I don't know anything about pizza.
I'm not trying to get you upset.
I'm not saying like deep dish is the god tier pizza. I'm just saying their deep dish was good.
John, I love you, and I never want you to forget
What
that.
restaurant is this?
Pizza Hut.
Okay.
Oh no, F.
I'm not
F?
trying to look.
Just say it, woman. Just say it.
I C tiered it, and our impartial voter S tiered it.
After the
What's wrong with that?
Pizza
Everyone's
Hut.
got an opinion.
Pizza Hut? He wasn't even
this
alive
kid-
for the heyday of Pizza
This
Hut.
kid came out yesterday and looked at us and said, "This is the best pizza I've ever had in my entire life." And it was some mom and pop, not a chain restaurant. And then he's going to have the audacity to S tier fucking Pizza Hut.
The audacity.
John, is that the
Oh,
place you took the
yes,
picture of, by
Yes.
the way?
Yes,
In Cambridge,
Carmelo's
okay.
Coochie or whatever it's called. That place was so
Yeah,
fucking
the
good.
charcuterie board place.
Yeah, charcuterie board
It's
place.
so good.
I'm okay with what I like
yeah.
as long as it's not highly ranked. I don't give a fuck because it's just basic ass fucking pizza. I like it better than Domino's, but not much.
It was good back in the day when I could go in there to the buffet and make
Oh,
ranch and
buffet.
bacon bit soup because I was
The
just a
buffet
kid.
was a
Ranch,
good
bacon
time.
bit,
What
and crouton
about-
soup.
What about when you got your free personal pan pizza coupon for being in the book
Yes.
club?
I don't like
Yeah,
personal pan.
Yeah.
pizza,
Some books. But remember, we're voting on current Pizza Hut, which barely exists.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, it's not.
90s
They're
Pizza
trying to
Hut,
make a
that's a B
comeback,
tier.
but they're
Our
Yeah.
local Pizza Hut is not that bad.
It's not, but at
They
the same
barely-
time, here's the problem with
It-
Pizza Hut.
yeah.
I have a huge nostalgia factor for Pizza Hut. I loved eating inside that restaurant with the chandeliers, the red fucking cups, the jukebox, and shadow dance in the
Part-
arcade.
Arcade.
Yes.
Also,
You
But
are
that's
also-
correct.
not
You're
the
describing the
case
90s
anymore.
Pizza Hut.
That
let
does
us not
exist.
forget they also had that pretty banging commercial that will never be out of my head ever again on that PlayStation 1 demo disc.
Yep.
What?
What?
Remember
Are
that?
you I don't know what you're talking about.
Actually, it
Yeah,
might
yeah,
have been
I know what you're
PlayStation 2
talking
demo
about.
disc.
Regardless, we're talking about
Hold on, I'm curious about this song.
It's not a song. It was just a commercial. It wasn't like amazing. It's just like emblazoned into my head.
Oh,
Okay.
I feel like I missed out.
So we've got a lot of memories with Pizza Hut. No one really likes it anymore, though. I think that means it's a solid D or C. I'm okay with either one.
I would say I said D tier, Kara said C tier.
Put F. And John put F.
No, I didn't say F. I said C originally.
Oh,
I also said
okay.
C.
I'm not passionate about it though. Like I can
Wait,
understand.
you said you put B?
No, C. C as in cat.
Oh, then that's kind of yeah. There's
C tier.
it's D or C then. That's for sure.
I'm
And
voting.
we said our third party S tiered it.
Yeah.
Our third party S tiered it.
It's a C.
All right. C it is.
Hey.
Popeye's chicken. Not going to S tier because it's not S tier chicken, but I think it is the next best thing that most people have accessible
I
to.
did. I put it B.
I
We
would
got
say
two
I put
B's
it
there
B.
then.
I put it B, or
There's 3.
impartial S tiered it.
Okay, that's fine.
I S tiered Popeyes.
You know what?
I
I might
really enjoy
S tier it.
Popeyes.
I might S tier it because at the same time, while it's not the best in the world, it's damn good for what it is.
And it's always quick. It's always fresh. I ain't never had bad food from there.
It's not
Like,
always
Okay,
quick.
so
It
it's
is
not
not
always
always quick.
quick.
No. That is, I mean, I will say this: it is a giant corporation, and you can't really fault a bad location.
Yeah,
As an entity as a
it
whole.
was very hard for me.
We'll get to
take
that
into
when we get to Taco Bell.
Yeah, exactly.
How can you
I'm-
fault them if because every time, no matter who runs it, it's bad? That's how you fault them.
Well, I'm just saying, I've been to many of
Our
Popeyes.
our current location has a Popeyes, and it's
Yet we still go there.
I-
That says so much
it
about
does.
it. So I am changing mine to an S rank.
Okay.
Well, so
For
there's
Papa
2S,
John's, you were
2B.
changing yours to an S?
No, Popeyes.
For
Oh,
Popeyes.
we've moved on to Popeyes. Okay.
Yes.
Good Lord, where have you been?
Yeah, and this,
I was
That's a good
watching
one.
the
He
commercial
was,
from the
I
demo.
think he was slanting y'all. He was like, y'all voted garbage. That's what he was
So
saying.
Popeyes is D tier.
All right, Ian.
There we go.
No. I'm voting S tier. Bill's voting S tier. Where's your wife stand on that?
she's actually in a D tier for Popeyes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 2 in each
No, no,
category.
Yeah.
I really wanted us to have a unanimous S tier. I really did.
Oh, there's not. That's
It's
not
not
happening.
gonna happen. It
Especially
will never happen.
Popeyes,
The
S tier
closest we
unanimous.
could've-
Ugh.
I think the closest we got was actually Dairy Queen.
So you want to B tier it then, based on our voting?
No. There's a vote left. There's 2 Ds, 2 Bs, and 2 S's. So there needs to be that 7th vote. What's our third party say?
He S tiered it.
Oh god.
It's a solid B then.
Solid B.
Yeah. So
Moving on. Portillo's, never heard of it.
Nope.
Never heard of it.
Potbelly, never heard of it.
Yes,
Uh,
S tier.
Actually heard of it, never been.
I actually C tiered Potbelly.
I S tiered Potbelly and Kara C tiered it, but me personally for Potbelly, if you're gonna go get like a basic sub, but like you want some ham and cheese, or you want some roast beef or whatever, their bread is always fresh. Their their toppings and stuff, they literally put exactly what you want on there, and it's one of those things where they make it right in front of you, so you can watch them make it or ask for something special. But like, it's always cool in there. It's kind of a tight restaurant most of the time. It's not a big one, so. But they have like weird drinks you can pick from. You get a milkshake with a cookie on the straw, and I don't know. It just like I have fond memories of Potbelly, and they are not all over the place. So when you get to have one, like it's pretty special.
I will agree. When we were building the Target in Annapolis, they catered a lot of our work lunches, and I say a lot. It was kind of like
You
our
worked in
go-to.
construction before?
No, I helped staff and and like put the aisles in to Target.
Okay.
I don't know. It was
So we're
weird.
talking a B
Anyway.
tier with 2 C's and S?
Do what now?
Are we talking B tier right now?
I mean, if he S tiered it and me and Kara C tiered it,
Kara actually B tiered it, so that sounds like a B.
that sounds like a B then
Yeah,
to me.
I also C tiered it. I thought their prices were too much. I can't put them much higher than C for what I got
think
from
the
there.
taste for
I never paid
the
for it.
Potbelly puts out. Yeah, the taste that
No,
Potbelly
it
puts out for the price is
didn't
better
seem
than
that
a
much
fire.
stronger to me than other stuff. But yeah, that's fine. B tier sounds good.
All right. B tier it is. Qdoba. Never had it.
Never had it.
I know it's a Chipotle-esque type place.
Yes, it is very Chipotle-esque. I've never had it.
Never had it.
Okay. Ian never had it.
Nope.
Quiznos.
I'm curious to hear what you got to say about
That
Quiznos.
one's a tough one, and we were talking modern stuff, but the last time I saw Quiznos was at a truck stop in New York
Yeah,
And
I
that
haven't
was
Oh,
like-
had
they're
it.
basically dead.
3 years ago.
I almost put it in never had because it's dead.
It's been so long. I believe I would say B tier originally, but it's again so long I haven't had it in ages.
I beat it.
I have it
They
as
did
S tier personally. I love me a Quiznos, but Kara B tiered it. If you put Quiznos and Subway right next to each other, 100 times out of 100, I would walk to Quiznos.
Okay.
Same.
Ian and Christian.
Never had.
I D-tiered it. Same as Subway. To
D-tier?
me, they were. Yeah,
Just
No,
because
man.
that weird commercial. We're not Quiznos.
I never had seen that till you showed it to me.
Oh, okay.
Really?
That is pretty wild. That may be up or down depending on the kind of person you are.
Right. So based on those
Wait,
rankings,
changing
where
my
does that
battery
go?
real quick.
You think it's B tier?
Probably B, yeah.
All right, B tier it is. Roy Rogers, which I grew up eating Roy Rogers instead of McDonald's.
I have lots of questions.
So
How old are you?
I'm very.
Oh, motherfucker! I have lots
Alright,
of
I have
questions for y'all.
Okay, so my ranking for Roy Rogers would be B. Now, I will tell you why. A lot of it's nostalgia. Again, grew up with it. But they did a thing where they gave you lettuce, tomatoes, and onions on the side in a separate container, which was great for transporting. They did that only if you they did it in store and in the drive-thru. They also had a salad bar to build all your burger. I like that.
They took that out because people were
That
making
looks
salads.
basic.
They had good fried chicken too. My vote is a B.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put Roy Rogers as never had personally. There was one nearby to where I grew up, but my mom didn't like on there. But just pulling up the website because I'm curious, I haven't seen any of their stuff. This is how the picture I just put in is how they advertise on their website their quarter pound hamburger. That is the least appetizing thing I have ever seen in my goddamn life.
It does look pretty unappetizing.
Okay. First of all, I don't understand how really any of you could even list this as never had because it's literally a choice at every single rest area along 95.
I have never had Roy Rogers.
Oh my gosh, do you not leave?
I
That
try not to
commercial really
leave the
stuck in your
house as
head
much
because
as
that was
possible.
a
Have you not
memorable
met
commercial.
me? You have to practically beg me to drive 45
Yeah.
minutes, let alone like
That
a
is
major
true.
road
That
trip.
is true.
Wait, are we still on Roy Rogers?
Yes, we're
we
still
are.
Roy
D.
Rogers. There
I
you go.
It's already mentally moved on.
There you
I
go.
C-tiered it, but I C-tiered it because it's another one of those restaurants where you just know what you're getting when you're getting in there.
I would be happy putting it as a C.
But just because you know what you're getting doesn't mean it's good. If it's bad and you know it's going to be
If
bad,
it's
then
the
it's just
only
bad.
fucking choice and you haven't eaten in 3 days,
If
like
it's the
you
only
don't get
choice, it doesn't make it's good. It just means it's
Eh.
only
Okay, where
choice.
do you want to put it on the list?
You've had Roy Rogers before?
Too.
What now?
Yeah. What would you compare
had
Roy
Roy
Rogers to?
Burger King.
Again,
Or
it's
Wendy's.
Okay.
been 30 years since I had it, so it would be comparable to McDonald's at the time.
If it's been 30 years since you've had it, I feel like you might as well just say haven't had.
Yeah.
No.
Because it's
But I
pure.
ate it a lot when I was a kid. It was our go-to.
You were just saying earlier how you couldn't do nostalgia. It's how they are
No,
now.
I said you can do nostalgia. It does take. It can have a factor in your overall vote, but it can't be your only factor, and that's the problem I'm having. Is
Yeah,
my
30
only
years
factor.
ago since you had it. I mean,
So we'll D-tier it. How about that?
I'm fine with that. If you're gonna do.
I mean, you are voting it above Burger King, then.
Good. That's
Yeah.
probably true.
Okay.
I haven't been.
No, it's not that
Probably
good.
true.
It's not that good.
Yeah, but Burger King's an F tier. It still puts it in a D tier. I mean,
Burger
it's not
King's
like
not in F tier. We did not put Burger
It is
King in
an
F tier.
It is an F tier.
Yes, Burger King is F tier.
Wait, what? We put Burger King in F tier? What? How did?
no,
What?
we didn't. Burger King
Yes,
didn't end up in F
Burger
tier.
King is an F tier.
Did we
No,
even
it's
discuss
not.
Burger King?
We
We didn't
bur-
discuss Burger King yet.
We did discuss Burger King.
We're going
We've
through
been
them
going
alphabetically, but we
Yeah,
did
Burger
not
King
put Burger
is-
King in F tier.
I had
We
it as
did.
a C, so I don't know how it ended up
All
in
right,
F.
we have to take the duties of putting things in their place away from John because John put Burger King.
No, Burger King was. I will. You know what? It's staying in F tier. If you don't believe me, watch the upload.
I really don't
Watch the
remember.
upload.
Why don't we just have a recalibration vote real quick on Burger King? Everyone just
Okay.
very quickly go through, say your vote.
I had
Uh,
D and
I
so
thought we
did
ended it on D because I
Yeah,
have it
I
as
I
a
was F.
C
I
restaurant.
was F, and Kara was D.
Yes, and at
I
the
was
time we were
C.
going by the worst one.
No,
I
we
was
were not. We
C.
never were doing that.
We
I don't
literally-
think we were doing
Oh
that.
my God! Don't make me stop the recording and rewind where I said, "Okay, F tier," and everyone said, "Yeah."
No.
Go ahead.
I-
Go
I
ahead.
don't believe
want
that
to hear
happened.
that.
I'm not gonna screw it up. So where do you want?
Oh
it?
my
I would very much
God.
like to hear that.
No, we
You
will
offered to it, so do
after.
it.
You know what? I will say this after. I will
Oh
go
my
back
God.
and rewatch, and then at the end of this
will.
video, we'll even put it in slow mo. Okay. So
All
The
right,
system
but
is corrupt.
we just had a group consensus to put it in D. So
okay,
put
so
that
that's
D.
in D with Roy Rogers.
It should be above Roy Rogers.
I got the voting tool back up.
Oh boy, here we
All
go.
Never
right.
had Roy Rogers though, so I don't really.
Sabaro, which I
No, wait. Where did we put Roy Rogers?
D.
Okay, yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay, Sabaro. It's been so long. I haven't had
F
it.
tier.
Never had.
I had it as D tier for me because of Stromboli at the mall. Like, I have good memories with that. Kara has it at S tier, which I'm sorry for my wife's decision there.
Thank you for thank you for that, because I saw that last night and went, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yep.
My own impartial voter put it as B tier.
And Jen, you said F, right? I think I heard you say F.
Yes, it's a hard F for me, and I never want to eat that. Like,
I
ever.
don't think I remember John voting yet on this one.
It would probably be F, but it's been so long. I haven't had it in ages. So I would say D sounds like the probably category where it should go.
Okay, so that makes it D.
D.
So I'm now realizing I had it in line with all the other pizza joints. I had Domino's, Papa
Yes.
John's, Pizza Hut, and Zabara all together in D.
So where do you go for your pizza, Bill? Hi,
I
mighty
just go to the
pizza,
local
Bill.
restaurant. Like,
Rusticum.
I go to
Gil
I go to
Frida's.
Rusticana.
All
Yeah.
right. Schlotzsky's Bakery Cafe.
I've never
Never
been
had.
there, but
Nope.
based on the name, I'd like to.
Yeah, Schlotzsky's probably rips like hardcore.
You know
Yeah.
who should be on this list and it isn't? That sub place that I like so bad that closed.
What are you talking about?
They did a Schwartzy.
Blimpies.
No, not Blimpies is on the list. I can't remember the name of it now.
I know, I was
Anyways.
making a joke.
Shake Shack, not to be confused with Steak and Shake, because that's the one we went to.
Shake
Jen.
Shack is on the list, though.
Yes,
yes.
and I've never
Yeah, they're
been.
both on the list.
Yeah, but Shake Shack is the one we're talking about. I've never been.
Oh wait, I thought you were trying to name the sub place that you couldn't remember what it was called.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called though.
He moved
Oh,
on.
okay.
He couldn't remember.
Shake Shack, never had. Jen never,
Never
had.
had.
Victor never had. Ian never had.
Oh, hold on. We got John, Jen, Victor never had, E never had. Bill,
Never had for both of us. That's a
Never for both.
you're breaking up really bad. What?
It was
Never
never
for
for
both?
both.
never had.
Oh, cool. So it's a B because I've had it and it's a B.
There you go.
There we go. Sheets. My vote is F. but
S tier bitches.
Julian
S
would
Sheets is a
agree.
D.
Tier.
I think Julian was very vocal that it was an S tier.
So what are we putting it as?
Who's Julian?
Our
Sleepy
friend.
J,
Oh yeah.
the Kid
Yeah,
Buu
okay.
icon. Yeah.
So does it go in B tier because we have two S's and an F?
I have Sheets as C
No,
tier,
I have it as
and
D.
that goes in line with the you know what you're gonna get. It's in there with A&W and all that, Jack in the Box. Like you're not gonna get amazing food, but you're not gonna get crap food. Sheets is good. Although you can get some like late night
Hold up.
snackage.
Hold up. Now I'm going to tell you why it is S tier. I've been waiting for this. This is
Oh, no.
why Sheets is S tier. It doesn't matter what time of day you walk into that gas station, because we all know Jen likes gas station food. So it doesn't matter what time of day. It is fresh coffee. It is a fresh sandwich. It is a fresh glizzy. It is
They
a
do make it fresh.
whatever
It is
you
fresh.
want. It is
It's all
fresh
fresh.
and made in front of you, and it doesn't go in a microwave. They actually cook your fucking food. I'm
Sounds like
sorry.
They do.
If you're going to a gas station for a meal, that is quality.
Okay.
S tier.
Okay, but that's your vote. We have other votes. Too.
That's politics at its best right there, because you're making me change my vote from a D to an S just because I
You're
agree with
welcome.
everything you're saying.
You're
I
welcome.
go to them.
That is a drastic
I don't
change.
think me and Bill would like to put Sheets in the S tier category.
John, can you turn a light on?
I think it could go up to B with the argument of S, but I'm just saying C has been the
I think I'll B it.
reliable. That's that's what you're gonna get. That's where McDonald's is. That's where
Yeah.
A&W is.
And
All right,
it just
so
makes sense to be right in there.
I had it D because it's gas station. I expect it fast, and they're always like always takes me forever to get in and out. And it's usually when I'm traveling, I'm trying to get in and out. But with the app, I guess I forgot about the app. I have been able to order ahead, and orders are ready. I've only done it once, and
Okay.
it worked one time for me.
All right. We got to pick up the pace a little bit here. So where are we putting it? B?
Wait, we're almost done.
Yes, but B?
B is probably good. Yeah.
Yay.
Probably
I
B is
accept.
good. Yeah.
I accept.
Okay. Skyline Chili.
Nothing.
Never had.
Never heard of it.
Never had.
Never. I've heard of it, but never been there. Sonic.
That's
a
probably like Minnesota. S.
Victor and
C.
myself S tiered that.
Okay. I originally
Ooh, this
said,
is good. Okay.
I originally said F. I did, but I hate their food. But I will say their Slurpees or whatever you want to call them are good.
Ices.
Get a
They're little
Route
ice.
40 cherry limeade slush. Put a cherry and a lime in it. Thank God.
Oh my guy, you're back in the list. You're back in the list of people I can talk to.
All
Oh,
right. So
yeah.
where is this getting voted at?
You
S.
did, John? Did you make it a D for you?
I would bump it up off the drinks alone. I would vote B.
Okay. And Ian, Sonic.
I'm trying to remember. I originally marked it as never had. I think I did actually have it once, and I'm trying to remember what it was like.
Remember
it
working
sounds-
at the shoe department?
it
It
was-
was right
it
there
was
by the shoe
unremarkable.
department. I'm pretty sure you had one.
Remarkable.
Remember popcorn
Yeah.
chicken buckets? We used to eat the popcorn chicken buckets from
I'm
there.
just gonna maintain never had, because if I did have to vote, it'd probably just be like, as Bill said, remarkable. So I won't tarnish the vote.
Yeah,
Oh, come on, Ian. We
Carrots
worked at
and
the shoe
beans.
store together right next to the Sonic and ate Sonic a lot.
I just don't remember the Sonic.
If
Okay.
it's that unremarkable where you don't remember
Kara?
it, yeah, that's a never had. She has it as C, and I think that's because you have to be in the mood for it for her. But they do have mozzarella sticks, which I know she likes.
Well, then why didn't we like Arby's more? Arby's has mozzarella sticks that are just as good as Sonic's, in my opinion.
Oh shit. That was passionate.
Okay.
But anyway,
I think
Arby's is B tier, so I don't think it's an S tier. Sonic, a lot of S tier votes, a few lower than that. Let's go with B.
Yeah, let's go
yeah,
with
that
B.
does sound
sounds
right.
good to me.
I feel like to have a
B
truly
sounds right.
S tier, we need to have a full consensus.
Yep.
Or
we are not gonna do.
4 S's and a B or a C, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Popeyes would be S tier. But anyways,
No.
Steak and Shake, which Jen, that is the place that we went to, and all the hubbub, it wasn't that great. I would just say C myself.
About that.
I also have it as a C for the same reason.
Never
Okay.
had.
Jen, did you just agree with John?
Trying to find it on my little list. Everything okay. I actually Victor didn't remember, so he put it as never had. I actually B tiered it because I remember my expectations being exceeded. I thought I was going to hate it, and I didn't hate it.
Okay.
I thought for the money, which I was shocked at how cheap a burger and fries was. I thought for the money and the experience,
Not anymore.
it was a good time.
That's fair. I don't think they're that cheap anymore.
Okay. Phil, where you at?
Ian, Bill.
It's never had
Never
for
had.
Kara and I.
Okay. So I think this
Okay.
one has a solid C.
Okay.
Well, that's tough. There's 2 C's and a B.
Yep. So that would be C.
Yeah, sounds like
Okay,
C.
fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to skip in here just to get some of these ones we never heard of out of the way. Swenson's,
Never heard of it.
Eh,
Never had.
Taco Cabana.
Never had.
Taco Cabana never had. Torchy's tacos, probably none of us ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Zaxby's, never had.
Never had.
Zaxby's I've never had, but someone stole my credit card information and bought $1,000 in Zaxby's gift cards. So I want to rate them an F just for that. But I won't.
Zaxby's is supposed to be good, but never had.
It's Tennessee hot chicken, and it's supposed to be good
Ooh,
for
That
college.
sounds good.
It
They
Tennessee
do some
hot chicken is
wild-
good.
I've heard of them off the my brother and me podcast, and they do the like random whatever the food is coming out with. They call their chicken craveable chicken. I'm sure it's good. I've never had it.
They're popular with people who want like convenient Tennessee hot chicken, but I've been told by people who love Tennessee hot chicken that it is not their go-to place for it because it's not the best.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
I've never had. I think we never had it, right?
This German place, Schnitzel, Wiener
Wiener
Schnitzel.
Schnitzel?
It's small on my screen. Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah, never had it.
Never had it.
Okay.
Never had it.
There's
That's just sausages, right?
There's Wingstop
Yeah.
here. This is not the Wingstop in Pizza Hut. This is Wingstop itself, and I've
Oh.
never had it.
Never
In
had
that
it.
case, then I've never had it. I
Okay.
did
Never
B
had it.
tier it because I thought
I
it
did-
was the Pizza Hut thing.
Yeah, I
No,
did have the Pizza Hut one. I have
it's-
not had
it's-
the actual.
It's not the same.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
it's
not the
literally
same.
not
It's
the
its own
same,
place.
or
It's literally not the
It's
same.
not the
Okay.
same.
There's one in Indiana. I never went there. Never had it.
I
Never
don't know
had.
what this says. Wings over.
Yeah, I don't know what that one is either.
No wings? Yeah, it's just wings. Never had it.
Okay.
No, never had.
All right. Now we're gonna talk about White Castle, and let's do this. for
Never
White-
had it.
F.
Let's do this for White Castle.
I put as never had, but
Okay, wasn't talking there.
wait a
That's
second.
okay.
I just want to throw this out here before you go into it.
I was going to go into what you're probably about to go into, but that's okay.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Nope. Go ahead.
I'm done.
Nope. Go
I
ahead.
am done.
F.
Go ahead.
F.
I've
Go ahead,
never had White Castle itself, but there used to be little tavern hamburgers. I went to the one in Ocean City a lot, and it was like the bag full of little hamburgers. If White Castle is anything like that, it's probably like a C tier, but that place closed down years ago. So
I was going to say most people have just had the White Castle and the frozen food section.
oh yeah, I forgot about those.
So how do we rate that?
Yeah, I had that, but I don't think that counts because
I
you're
mean,
making
Yeah,
yourself
that's,
at home.
that's never had.
Okay, never had.
Uh,
I've had it before, but it's been so long I don't remember. Whataburger.
Never
Go ahead.
had.
Never had.
Never had.
Jen.
Never had.
Wendy's.
I
had
S'd it.
that as B tier.
Now wait, did you
simply
F tier
Because
White Castle?
no, never had.
No, I never had.
Yeah, but E and F tiered it, so it's F tier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
never had. Now we're doing Wendy's.
Yeah, I
S
said
tier.
B tier, and Kara says C tier. Wendy's has been up and down on their quality recently, but when it's good, it's good. I will say that.
I have them in D currently. I will say I like their fries, like with the sea salt, and I like when they used to do the Frosties, but they don't do that anymore, do they?
They
What,
still do the
Frosty?
keychain frosty.
They do. Okay, you know what? I'll bump it up to C
Yeah.
then. Where I had Burger
Yeah,
King and McDonald's both in C, so I'll say
And
C.
they used the junior Frosties. It was like a
Ian,
shot
you
of
disappoint
Frosty, and
me
you get a
quite
free one.
heavily.
I know.
The junior Frosties, though, sometimes that was just the perfect size.
That
Yep,
was
Yeah,
I agree.
all you need
Perfect
to
for
get a
dipping your
medium. You're like,
fries
Jesus
into.
Christ.
Exactly.
Perfect little fry dip. All right,
That's
John and Jen.
Yes.
It's like a B tier. That sounds like a B tier.
Why don't John and Jen didn't vote? Did they?
I vote F. I hate Wendy's.
I
Ooh.
put it. I honestly, and so did our impartial voter. We both put it as D.
Sea salt
Ooh,
fries.
you guys voted
Yeah, that does
low.
not sound like a B then.
Their
I mean,
burgers
if-
weren't
Sounds like a
amazing.
C.
If
That's
the
a solid
Frosty
C.
Nuggets were all good.
If the Frosty's the only good thing on the menu, in my opinion, it gets a D.
Have you guys never eaten a Baconator? That's
It's
like
not
the
that the
best
Frosty
burger you
was
can get
either.
fast food.
It's not even
burger-
that the Frosty was good. It was just you could get like the little thing to get the free one.
The burgers are so
Maybe
good.
I'm biased because of the app. I didn't like Wendy's that much before. I mean, I did. It's a go-to place for quick, cheap food. But now with the app, you can customize your sandwich. I get tomato, pickles, and onions on my Baconator. It makes it a great sandwich.
Too greasy. The food is way too greasy. The fries are ass now. They
No,
cook
the
up-
fries are
I don't like the
amazing.
fries there. I don't eat them very much.
Oh
I
my
try.
God.
All right, if I,
So
Sea salt
froggy.
fries.
They will be fresh fries, or they will make you a new batch.
They're
I-
fresh, but they're still
but I don't care about fries that much.
Yeah,
Like
the
fries
fries
are
were the
side
redeeming
food. Like,
factor for Wendy's for me. Like,
Personally, I think that our views are a little skewed because when they built the Wendy's here, we went because it was a new option and they literally deep fried our burgers.
They had to.
What?
They were
And
so
yeah,
greasy.
it was so incredibly terrible. It just
yeah, that sounds
turned-
bad.
It just I can't get that out of my head. So in having to make that vote, I had to throw that out there.
No, that's
Now-
understandable.
Sounds like a science
That's understandable.
experiment.
Now,
Yeah, it sounds like they
Freestyle,
were-
though.
I feel like they were busy that day, and they're like, "Shit, throw burgers in the fryer to cook them faster."
I think that that is exactly what happened. But I will say this:
Wild.
in recent days, we have eaten at Wendy's, and have gotten. I think it's called a beer cheese pub burger. It's on like a
Yeah, the
pretzel
pub
roll.
burger. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That
Yes,
that
I
is
had one of those
delicious.
recently.
That's
really good.
actually delicious.
Why not? Not gonna lie, it does sound like something we do in Plate Up.
Yeah.
It is a very good burger. I
It's
love
got a
the
pretzel, it's got a
pub burgers.
pretzel bun.
Yeah, it's definitely a plate
Yep.
up.
And it's a decent pretzel bun too.
It is. It's soft. It's not. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good time.
So
Whoa.
where do we stand with Wendy's?
So it's as the votes sit, it's a C, undoubtedly.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
okay
fine.
with it.
It's an F tier all the way, but we'll put it in.
I, I'm sorry for you guys in that experience. Just like y'all were sorry for me in my IHOP experience. I'm sorry for that Wendy's experience. That
I've never
sucks.
liked Wendy's though. I just never have. But
I've never
See, we're
disliked
talking
Wendy's.
I
nostalgia
know-
in the old days. The $1 menu there, I'd get
Yeah.
junior bacon cheeseburger.
Mhm.
I'd get a baked
we-
potato with sour cream and
have to
chive, a little cup of
Do we have
chili.
to mention the
Mm.
actual the marketing with Twitter and stuff? Wendy's be killing it on Twitter.
Oh, Wendy's
the
is
Twitter account
destroying on Twitter.
Yeah.
That should
on-
drag up votes because they're on fire.
I know so many people do like it though. That's the thing. Waffle House.
Never
I know
had,
this
but I
never
want
had
it to
'cause
be
it was
S
one
tier
time, I
because I
don't
like
remember.
waffles.
Okay. First, you don't go to Waffle House for waffles. If you've
What?
never
100%
been,
know that, and I've never been there.
if you've never been there, seriously, you don't go to Waffle House for waffles. You go to Waffle House for runny eggs and shitty hash browns.
No,
and
you
Yep.
really go to Waffle House to see the fucking train wrecks that come in the door.
That
That is
too.
true.
I will say
That's
this.
probably it.
As someone who has eaten there, I D-tiered it, but I
Mm.
D-tiered it for the entertainment value. If I had the opportunity to eat there again, I wouldn't. After watching a waitress literally hose the floor down, and all the water that was hitting the floor was bouncing up onto clean racks where glasses were. So that makes me not ever want to eat there.
Okay. My argument to that is I C tiered it because if you said, "Hey, do you
sorry.
want runny eggs and bacon and toast from Denny's or Waffle House?" I'm going to choose Waffle House.
Wow. So I have had it once, but I put it in never had because we were traveling to Florida and we didn't know any better. We were like, Waffle House, this is a place for breakfast. They had like a buffet thing. That is Waffle House, right? Where they had a little like you get all the bacon
No.
you wanted, all the potatoes you wanted, or whatever.
No.
It's
Not
like
in my
breakfast.
experience, no.
You went to the Waffle House. It was different.
Yeah. Waffle.
Well, it still was. There was crazy weird people in there. I hated it, even though I
Well,
ate a ton of
Florida.
bacon. So I heard a D and a C. What else? Anybody else?
I think that's it.
Yeah,
It's
I
never
think so.
never had for Karen and I. We've driven by him 1,000 times. Never had.
Awesome.
I will put it in a D category because it's
Okay, that sounds
same
good.
as Denny's. It can't go below. Can't go below.
You're
Yep,
gonna piss
yep, fair
Julian
enough.
off.
Yeah. I mean, I C tiered.
Does he like Waffle House or dislike Waffle House?
He likes it.
I believe he said S tier last night.
So Wawa. 20 years ago, Wawa it would be S tier because they used to have really good food. Not so much anymore. I would.
Yeah,
D
I'd put-
tier it.
I and Kara both put it in C. That's where I originally had Sheets as well. It just it sits right in that spot. It's solid enough. It's not going to piss anybody off. You get a lot of variety.
Mhm.
I had originally
And-
F tiered it. I think I do want to move it to D though.
All right, we got D for Ian.
Jen, where are you at?
I F tiered it.
Damn.
Ooh.
And third party partial.
C tiered it.
And John, I don't know what if you said C in the beginning.
I would D in the beginning.
That interesting. 4 for C, 2 for D, and 1 for F. Is that a C or a D?
I think that's a C.
I think it brings
Okay.
it down. It might be low C, but
Yep. All right, C it is.
It's still
B
passing.
minus.
All right, we got 2 left, and they're both going to be probably interesting.
divisive.
Subway, 20 years ago, Subway, maybe even 10 years ago, Subway, maybe even 5 years ago, Subway. I would say B tier. With Subway lately, the only thing on the menu left that I'll even want to eat is the cookie, and for that, it gets a D tier for me.
B tier for me
Nice.
as well.
I
Wait.
also D-tiered it. I loved your speech though. That kind of like embodied a lot, but I love their sandwiches still.
And their salads, they used to do chopped salads, which are great. Now they just do normal salad where
They-
they don't chop it. And like if you get like the sandwich meat, they literally just dump it on top.
Slap it on there. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it is awful.
they changed their chicken up recently. So I used to always get like chicken bacon ranch or grilled chicken
Yeah.
sub, and
Just
now
rotisserie chicken.
it's pulled and it tastes like Band-Aids. So
It does taste kind of like Band-Aid sometimes.
It's-
No,
It's
I had a
different.
good
I don't
one
think it's bad
2
personally.
weeks
but It
ago.
is definitely different.
Ian, when we hung out, that was
Yeah.
rotisserie, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that
that
was
was
the
actually
rotisserie
okay.
chicken.
I ate that.
Yeah, it wasn't
ate that.
bad. It's
Mine-
definitely noticeably different though.
I don't like it. It literally, like, I took 2 bites and did not eat the rest. It was that bad.
Jen, what do you say?
I D-tiered it, but our impartial voter S-tiered it.
S tier Subway. I will say when they're
S-tier?
warm
It's
and
cheap.
fresh, their cookies are legit.
Their cookies are good.
For cookies, if this was cookie way, yes, S tier. But for Subway, no, F tier.
Yeah.
I personally have it as F tier, and I have strong opinions about Subway.
Also, I very much like their sweet onion chicken teriyaki sauce.
So yeah, that's
That
I
brings back
almost
so
think,
many NASA memories.
I almost think the impartial third party voter should not be taken into account of this, because literally he gets the same thing every time, and it is an Italian BMT with
Nope.
no dressing, no
Nope,
lettuce,
nope.
no tomatoes. Just
You invited
cheese
him in,
and-
he gets a vote.
It
Yep.
is
I love the
literally-
Italian BMT, and I don't put dressing on it either.
No,
don't
but he
put
also
mayo,
doesn't do
no veggies.
lettuce, no tomato.
Oh,
It's
And that's
nothing.
his
just
personal
literally
choice.
meat and cheese.
Literally just
It's what he
cheese, just
wants.
an
Yeah,
American.
but I mean,
cheese.
hey, if he likes that sandwich and he thinks they make it well for him,
I mean, it's America. He can choose whatever he wants.
the bread doesn't cut my mouth, so that's a plus
True.
even when I toast it.
Which is why it was D and not F tier for me, because the bread doesn't suck there.
And the last time we went, they were very accommodating.
They
Really?
were. That was very accommodating of them. That was nice of them.
What do you
What,
mean?
to take your money for the
Christian-
products you paid for?
Christian had ordered a tuna sub and they were out of tuna. So they
Oh.
offered, a refund or like a different sub. So I'm like, all right, do chicken. Not only did they give us chicken, they also gave us free bacon on the chicken.
Oh,
And it was good. I ate the sandwich.
That
okay.
is
Nice
so
experience.
To me, that's scraping bottom of the barrel for an experience. Like, first of all, they should have had tuna. Second of all,
Well, they specifically sent someone out to go get tuna. But I was like, nah, it's fine. Just give us chicken.
where are they going to go off the pier and be like, "I caught a tuna"? Chop it up.
Maybe. I don't know.
I would have to make them S tier if they did all that.
Also, how are you ordering the tuna from Subway when it's all over? Like, they happen to like come out and say, "No, we promise it's real tuna." I'm like, now I don't
Because-
believe you. Now I don't
Because
believe you. Where you
despite all the flack you guys throw at it, I worked for M&M Refrigeration, and we built the refrigeration system for the tuna factory that all Subway's tunas come from in Vietnam and Indonesia, and it was all real fish.
oh, that
it was all
Vietnam
tuna.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Well, that's where they're
Yeah, man.
commercially fishing it.
What'd you say, Bill?
There's the big kicker at the end there, the Vietnam and Indonesia.
Yeah.
They are
So where are we
very
going to
clean facilities.
That makes
You'd
me
think
feel
it would
like
be
the fish is full
disgusting
of mercury.
and terrible to be there. The facilities were clean. All our service techs came back and said, "Yeah, I'd eat at Subway they eat the tuna there because the facility's actually like it's processed well."
Okay, we putting C or D on this one? Because I think those are our
Well, there's I think
have it-
Bill, you said Carol worked there before and said to F tier it.
I have it as F tier myself.
Ooh.
That's because when Carol worked there, when we were first dating, I loved it because she made it exactly how I wanted. She threw some extra meat on there. It was good shit. But once that she stopped working there, I stopped getting preferential treatment. It's really rough to just go in and order a Subway just because you're not getting a good. It's going to be crappy. It's just not going to be that good.
Wow.
And
Oh,
and I'll put this on this. They marketed for years the $5 footlong.
Yep.
That was the best.
Annie,
For $5, you can get a great amount of food and all that. Now
Yep.
that same footlong, that same food is $12.99.
Yeah, but I would not
Is
fault
so
Subway.
good.
$12.99. It's
And was
$8.99.
also never a true
It's
footlong.
inflation.
Let's remember, it was also
It was
never
10,
a true
10
footlong.
inches at best. Yeah.
What? It's not a foot long?
No.
No, they got sued for that too.
By
I-
who? I didn't get any money back, and I ate a lot of those $5 footlongs.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
have
fault that though, because
Yeah.
everything
I
McDonald's.
have it a tier. Yeah. Kara's
Yeah,
at
but what
C
about
tier.
Kara?
She's at C
C
tier.
tier.
She still,
That's what's up.
yeah, she still holds it in her heart.
You
But,
think C-
and I'll
I
tell
would-
you, her bras held the smell of that bread in near her heart because
Oh my
her-
God,
That
Bill!
smells
Don't
good.
say
I'm
that.
I'm telling no, it used to be like a Pavlovian response thing. because I'd smell Subway and I'd be like, because
Boobies.
like the bread just it permeated every part of
It
her.
smells good when they bake there. You gotta admit.
Yeah.
So we putting that as C tier.
I'd
Well,
say
there's
C at
one
best.
for S, one for C, 4 for D, and 1 for F.
I think that's
Oh
C.
shit! No, that's a D then.
Yeah,
Is
it
it a-
sounds like a D by consensus.
D.
Wait,
Yeah,
now
put
we're
it down
doing.
there.
Wait. So before, when we wanted to get whatever it was, Bojangles up there, it was it's not consensus because I don't like it. Now all of a sudden it's all about the most votes. Okay, all right,
Bojangles is up
okay.
in B tier, and Subway is now down with Jersey Mike's and
Oh,
Jimmy John's. I think
like,
it fits.
I
my
believe
one,
Subway should be
like-
D. I voted it for a D, but all of a sudden,
oh
all
no,
of a
like
sudden,
one vote above is not enough to pull it up to that one above.
yeah, but 2 people voted S, and then you voted it
Oh,
F or whatever.
I missed the 2 S's. No, I did C.
Yeah, just
I
put
was
it in
going to do
C.
D originally, but I did C.
For
So
Bojangles.
All right, so what are the total votes again?
7, it's 4 for D. I agree it should be D. That's even my vote's there. I
Like-
was just giving you a hard time because Bojangles is an S tier.
Go ahead and say them all again.
4 for D, 1 for F, 1 for C, 1 for S. And we did
Yeah.
say we wanted to discredit the S because it's just an Italian
I-
BMT with nothing on
I
it.
would solidly say that's probably a D then.
I would agree.
All right, D it is.
I'm just
And
giving you a hard
lastly-
time.
If we had had another S though, I'd pull it up to C.
And
Yeah,
last,
fair enough.
we have Taco Hell,
Mm.
which I am voting 100% F.
I had that for D.
I
I
have that as C.
hate Taco Bell. Everything tastes exactly like
because
everything
it's all the same
else.
ingredients.
But
Oh,
and
it's so good.
Yes.
Avocado ranch sauce. Yeah.
that's a condiment. But I mean, oh, I don't know.
C tier.
Anyone's like, I love this burger joint because they're ketchup. You know what I mean? It's just like,
Hey, Chick-fil-A
that's
got
'cause
the
it's
Chick-fil-A
ketchup.
sauce.
Yeah,
People
that's
will.
pretty
You can just
real.
literally just buy the sauce.
John, that argument is invalid. Taco Bell is good. Ask
Okay.
anybody. Taco Bell's a solid C, middle of the road.
I beat
Hey,
it,
Bill. Oh, Jen.
and Victor S tiered it.
let's not.
You said you hate it, but what does hate mean? F?
I said B.
Oh, I thought you said I hate it, and I was like, oh,
No.
okay.
Taco
We're
Bell's my comfort food.
We're gonna do a
Yes.
GoFundMe for
Yes,
Christians.
that's what it
and
is. It's
create-
comfort food. Yes.
It's comfort food for me. When I was going through my divorce, and as gross as this might sound, Victor and I ate Taco Bell probably 3 times a week.
That's not bad.
So
I don't disrespect that.
Especially a while back, their menu was all priced super affordably. You could go in and kind of pick and choose.
Yes.
You get a taco and a burrito and whatever.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it used to be like really well priced. Now it's a little bit more expensive than it probably should be.
It is a
for
little
what
bit
you're
more, but they
getting.
still do the $5
But-
box or $6.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. The $5 box redeems it. You can get a chalupa and a taco and a drink, and it's like $5. That's not bad at all. There's not too
Yeah.
many places for $5 to get you some solid food.
I am
That's fair.
1000% with you, Bill, for that reason
Yeah, and-
alone.
I have it in C, and Kara also has it in C. I personally have it in C because the level of service going into it, and I'm not saying that you should be expecting a crazy amount of service, but when you go through, especially the one here where I live, it is a crapshoot whether it's going to be 5 minutes or half an hour before you get your food.
That is true, and that's true no
And-
matter which one you go to anywhere in the world.
And it's I find it especially bad at the ones where it's a KFC Taco Bell combined, because I feel like
Yes.
their menu is just too big to actually handle for whatever employees back there, and
Yeah.
it just seems like it would be really tough to actually make that happen. But
I agree
C
with you.
tier
on
for
that.
me, it can be really, really good. It can also be garbage, but you kind of know what you're getting as long as it's not like cold or whatever.
If we're taking the service into consideration, I'm bumping it to B for me because if I go to the one on 50, Miss Ella always says to me, "What's up, baby? What you want?" Whenever I come in, and I can go, "Hey, Miss Ella, what's up? Hey, baby, it's been a while. How you doing?" So that to me, that's quality service if they remember you. So there you go.
Ian, where did you
I'll
rank
go-
that?
For Taco Bell,
Yeah.
I had put it as a.
He put it as D.
D, yeah.
So we got an
So
F.
we got one
a
S,
D,
2 B's, 2 C's, a D, and an F.
So that sounds to me like a solid C.
Yeah, that does sound like
that
a
was a
solid
big
C.
that was a big spread there.
It was.
That's one of our bigger spreads.
I think our hot category is the C tier category.
As
Well,
it should
this is the
be.
bell
Tier.
curve. Yeah, this is the
It
center
should
weighted
be.
bell curve.
Yeah,
Most
'cause
stuff should be mediocre. Like, yeah, there you go.
S tier
Are we
is
done?
very odd because yeah, that's all on the list. S tier is all places only 1 or 2 people had. B tier is probably the most one I agree with. F
Wait,
tier I
did-
also
Except
agree
did-
with.
Papa
Well.
John's, get that
We
shit
didn't
out of there.
end. We didn't end with any S tiers, did we?
Yeah,
No,
we
we
did.
did. We had 3. We have Church's Chicken, we have Culver's,
Culver's
and Noodles and
and
Company.
noodles.
So wait,
That's
what
a
was the
weird
third
S
one?
tier.
Noodle Company
the
because
Noodles
only
and
John has
Company.
had it.
So the S tiers are one that I've never been to any of those.
Correct.
Same.
Exactly. That's the
S
beauty.
tier-
That's why they belong on the edge of the bell curve because there's limited information about them.
Hmm.
So, and that's our S tier. B tier is Arby's, Bojangles, Hardee's, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, Panera Bread, Dairy Queen, Papa John's, Popeyes, Potbelly, Shake Shack, Quiznos, Sheets, and Sonic. That's a odd B tier. I think my thing, if I could change, so everyone look at the thing. If you could change one thing and one thing only, what would you
Oh,
change?
I can't look at what we can't see it.
I can't.
Draw Papa John's down. For sure.
No,
I would vote Domino's way down because that's in C.
No.
It should be an F.
Here, hold on. I'll take a screenshot for everybody. This is the current standings.
Wait, how
Yeah.
do you see them?
Because
He's
I
got-
was
he's been building it.
following along.
like I
Yeah.
said in the beginning. I said,
Oh, well, I'm
"Everyone,
sorry. I was at work.
You should be
Sorry.
sorry. You should be.
That is a perfect bell curve. I love it.
Yeah. It's really, really solidly middle weighted.
Yep, and F and S have very little in it. It's beautiful.
I love that all the subs are down in D tier as well as
Yes.
Denny's. Get that
Subs
shit out
are
of
a
here.
weird food. Like subs
think-
just don't want anymore. Like no one really.
Yeah, that's what I was
wants
gonna
subs.
say. I was gonna agree.
That's why
I agree. Subs
Papa
no one
John's
wants.
needs to be in. Yeah, Papa John's needs to be in C tier with all the other pizza. Like we need to keep. It seems
Oh,
like
Papa
there's a
John's is
certain group of stuff.
superior in the pizza tier.
All right. So Bill's one change would be Papa John's lower.
Yeah.
Mine would be Domino's lower. Ian, Christian, Jen, what would your changes be? One change only.
One
I'd move
change
Sheets
only.
up.
God, I'm torn between two options.
One change only, sir.
I will tell you,
Are
parents
we
would be
like
to move
actually
Jimmy
making the
John's
change
back up to
people
S
vote
tier.
for? Can we please save? Oh, Bill did put it in the chat, so it is saved as it was. Okay.
Yeah, it's not changing. I'm just saying, what would you change?
I would either A, move Chick-fil-A up one, or B, move Little Caesars down one.
What about you, Jen? What'd you say?
I'd move Sheets up.
Sheets up. And then Christian, what would you change?
I would move Bojangles up.
Sheet stand over there.
Yeah. That's a good
I
move.
am a sheet stand, and it makes me sad that you can't get
Let's-
sheets like.
John, do you
south
mind
of the
making one
Pennsylvania
with those
border.
movements? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Jen. I cut you off. Please.
It's okay.
Sorry. Go
I
ahead.
just wanted to get everyone's opinion on it. Like, and you said move Bojangles up. Would you rather move Bojangles up, or would you rather move Domino's down? Oh, wait, you like Domino's. Never mind.
No, make everyone's changes because I think it actually evens it out
Alright,
better.
Well, since I had two, for mine, I'll just say Chick-fil-A up.
Okay. So we're going to go back. Let's do this. I would say if I were to move, or can we only move one, or can we just completely change?
No, everyone moves one
No,
thing,
I'd
one
say
tier,
Move one thing.
Okay.
One thing, one category.
I'm
which is
moving
Domino's down, is what you said, which makes
Domino's into
sense. It's
F.
fine.
Domino's and F.
No, one category.
No,
You can only move it
one
down one grade, I
thing,
think.
one down.
Okay, so Domino's into D, and
Yeah.
then
Domino's in
Bill,
the D. Okay.
Bill wants Papa John's down to C.
Yep.
Papa John's on a C, yeah, because and I feel bad now that Domino's is still lower. It should be even with Papa John's.
No, they are
They should
not
not
even.
be. They
And
should
then
not be.
Jen wanted Sheets to S tier.
All right,
Ian
Sheets.
wants-
Well, hold
which
on.
one?
Where's Sheets now?
Chick-fil-A.
It was
It's
on
an A,
Shit,
it's a
Sheets are
B.
going to S tier. Okay.
I want Chick-fil-A and S.
That's gonna piss off Bill.
That's fine.
And
No,
then
I will concede that
Don't do my
Chick-fil-A could
Bojangles yet,
possibly be
because
an
now I'm worried about perfecting it. Because now we have 5 S's, 5 F's. We
No.
have.
Hold on. Who needs to? Oh, Kara would put Jimmy John's up one, so I'm going to move that one up for her.
Jimmy
She would
John's
put
up
Jimmy
one.
John's in a C tier. Yeah.
And then Christian, it's all up to you.
Then I have to take one out of the B tier. So I'm
Christian,
gonna go
Christian,
ahead and take
Wait,
Potbelly's.
Christian, wait.
Yep,
Move
waiting.
Chick-fil-A to S plus.
There's no S plus.
Fuck off.
I'm gonna move Potbelly down to C tier.
Oh.
Okay.
What do you got against Potbelly?
I don't think it's that great.
And then Jen, look at Victor's list.
Uh huh.
and find one
Actually,
that he would
It's,
probably
it's
take.
even out now. Now it's a perfect. It's perfect now. It's completely even on both
Yeah,
sides
but
of
he
the.
gets he gets a vote. He gets a vote.
Probably something he S tiered that didn't get up high
Let
would
me.
probably.
gotta go
Domino's
back
moves
to
back up
correct
one. Okay,
one.
sounds good.
Did he S tier Dairy Queen?
He S-tiered Pizza Hut.
He did not S tier Dairy Queen.
Oh,
He
This is it. This is the current one before Victor votes.
hold on.
Is perfect, right? It's a perfect match. Wait a minute, something happened.
Hold on. I gotta snip his so that I can
Hmm.
see what it is currently.
Oh no, it got messed up. I need Potbelly to go back up and Firehouse Subs to go down.
Alright,
That's what I
snip his
need.
Oh,
Okay.
that's fine with me. Potbelly
If
up.
it
Okay,
were,
okay.
nope,
so yeah,
nope,
let me.
nope. We're not giving him
Fire-
3 changes.
am I giving
No,
Victor
no,
a
no,
vote
no.
or
I
no?
moved Potbelly down, so I'm moving it back up, and I'm taking Firehouse Subs out of C and putting it in
B
D.
tier Firehouse is a D.
Okay,
Yep.
if Victor gets a vote,
Hang on,
he
where's
would
Firehouse?
he would move Popeyes to S tier.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yes,
And
agree.
then where's
Hard
Firehouse?
agree. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead
What?
and Firehouse is currently and now in D tier, which I think some people probably agree with.
I don't
And
see
then
Firehouse on my list.
It's
yeah, I don't see
Firehouse
Firehouse.
is in C and now it's in D.
No, it was in
There
D.
you go.
Now it goes to F.
I had
No,
it
it
in
was-
D going through.
I had it in
I
D
thought
to
it
start
was in
out
D.
with. Yeah, it was in D. I haven't moved. I
So-
haven't touched Firehouse, and that would drop it to F.
Okay, so Bill, the screen you have now, it sounds
Yes.
good because then technically I haven't moved anything. Now I'm gonna move Wendy's up
No,
to B
you can't
tier.
move two. You can't move two.
No,
You moved
because I was moving it down from C to D on my screen based on what I had, but yours
But
is the
did I-
master list. So
I had it in D, unless I made a
you had
mistake.
it in D. So
Well,
so
I
he's
wouldn't
leaving
move it
Firehouse
to
where
F.
it is.
I don't care about it enough to make it F.
So you're moving what Christian?
So if what you have now reflects what John has
Correct.
with the changes, now we're not evenly weighted enough. So something from C
have
has to go up, and I
It
would
does-
move Wendy's up to B.
You would move Wendy's up to B.
A B
Yeah.
tier
Instead
Ugh.
of Potbelly down to C.
Yes. We need more B's.
Potbelly was
It's
in
not
B.
even anymore.
It doesn't have to be even.
Yeah, it does.
It does not have to be even. That's all in your weird.
Yeah, you asked what you would move, and that's what
Yes.
he would move.
So which is it, Firehouse or Wendy's?
It's Wendy's up, as
Okay.
Bill
No,
posted for me.
You had Firehouse at D. I had it at C, so I was moving it down to D because
Oh,
I
I
thought
see.
that's where it was. So now it's where you had it. I'm just trying to match yours plus the changes.
So that's the changes.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the changes.
S tier got busy.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A and Popeyes both made the jump. That's a big
And
jump.
Sheets. That's
That is-
a half of S
Oh,
tier
that's right.
jump.
It was three.
Yeah.
It was 3 jumps to S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel so badly about Papa John's being a B tier. I moved it down. I could have moved Five Guys up, but I moved Papa John's down. That's how much I hate Papa John's.
Well, I moved Domino's, so I don't like Domino's.
But
But
I can't
honestly,
believe you hate Papa
John's
John's.
in the same tier as Pizza Hut.
yeah, Papa John's and
You
Pizza
know
Hut.
what? I
I mean-
think the original list. I take the original hit list, and that's what I would go with, the original list.
Nope, it's going this
Not
list
what
now.
I-
This is the new list.
I kind of like this edited list. The last one shot of
fair.
moving up or down a tier.
It's
Yep.
fair. It's I'm not saying it's not fair. I'm just saying I like.
I mean, I think that is fair because I think from now on, when the next list comes out, you can keep that in the back of your head. Like, okay, if I can't get it here, I'm gonna try to get it here because on my one move, I'm changing this bitch up one, or I'm dropping that down another one. So
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I like the way you did it. I like you introducing it. I like the original list for its more evenness, but that's okay.
that works.
The
Hooray!
alignment chart.
Does anyone want to go to Church's, Culver's, Noodles Company, or Sheets right now? Oh wait,
Noodles?
no, those are
I would
around.
do them all.
No.
I would hit all those places up.
So would I. That's why, like, I would eat at all these places definitely. Even B tier, other than Wendy's, I would eat at any of those places.
I mean, I've never heard of Culver's.
You would
I've
like
never
it.
been to churches.
It's the
or
Butterburger. Ian doesn't like cheese though, so
Yeah, I know, and I don't mean to say Ian's vote doesn't count, but honestly, Ian's vote doesn't count because
Dang.
Ian, you have such a limited palette of things you enjoy. I can't say
That's-
yes, you would like everything on the S tier
know,
list.
I feel like I find it easier to enjoy things than other people. I get more enjoyment than you
No, I would
guys
say the
do out of
exact.
stuff.
Ian, will you eat chicken with a bone in it?
It's not preferred, but I will.
There you go. There you go. Case in point.
Maybe.
Possibly. I think that's it. Hooray!
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna stop recording now. All right, now I stop recording. Oh wait, Craig's still recording. Hang on.
Hi, Craig.
Bye, Craig. Oh my God, what's going on Discord? How do I stop Craig from recording now? Oh, I press this button that says stop recording.